Ric Flair go woo?
We're live, but it's all skippy.
Is Ric Flair on the whip?
I hate his daughter. She wrestles. I have to watch it with my boyfriend.
Oh, really?
She's just, I don't know. I hate her attitude. I hate all of them, actually.
Yeah.
WWE kind of just sucks.
Right.
I was never a fan of WWE.
I just like John Cena.
Well, yeah, John Cena's cool, but...
Yeah, see, the internet's good, but not the computer. Goddamn piece of shit.
Usually it's backwards.
Right? Let's open. Anything I can close?
I wonder why it would just be so shitty, like the computer be shitty out of nowhere.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, because it's definitely laggy.
Yeah. Oh well, nothing I can do.
Maybe we'll just clear up.
Hopefully. Discord won't close, so that's not helping.
Oh, I guess you could try and Control-Delete and pull up the task and see if anything's running on the disk you can close. Good old technical difficulties. Or, just Task Manager won't pull up either. Because that's cool.
That's usually how it goes.
Right.
Hello, High on Privilege. Yep, we watched it.
I know, I was just messaging them.
Yeah.
I'm so sick. Why are you sick? Don't be sick.
Too much drinking?
Too much of that vodka, no soda?
The worst.
Right.
Oh, it froze.
Hey. Got a wild head code? Colt code?
Same.
Yeah, pretty much.
After the gang stole the W.
Drink some whiskey then. See if that helps.
Then you're gonna have the shits in the morning.
Yeah, I guess you gotta pick your poison.
That's why I don't drink whiskey.
Yeah, there's nothing extra open.
What's the percentages? I can't see.
11,
Oh, up top, like the full.
73, 72, 15, 0. Disc is 6.
Shouldn't be running this board. Well, fuck it, we're here.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
So, you want to hear about the spooky shit that's been going on here?
Mm-hmm.
First, it started, we were streaming with Austin, and funny enough, we were watching like scary videos on YouTube, and me and Forrest both at the same time heard a door open, and like we both took our headphones off, like what the fuck? Austin didn't hear it, and we went out, we walked outside, and our front door was wide open. Well, actually, it was like cracked open.
Like that door out there.
Yeah, that door. And we're like, that's kind of weird. And it was windy outside, and Jordan had just left, like maybe like an hour ago. So quite possibly could have just been the wind.
Yeah.
So I remember going and shutting the door, and I'm like almost 90% sure I locked it. So we're here like watching videos again, and Austin goes up to go to the bathroom, and the door's completely wide open, like all the way to the point where it hit the shelf, like wide open. And we're like, well, that's fucking weird. We checked like to make sure there's no like crackheads or anything in here. And
Hello?
right, there's just one in there. Hey, you guys got any crack? And then Forrest set up his phone in that office that's right here, pointing that way, and he caught some weird shit on there. Did you end up going through the whole thing?
No, I had time to watch a long ass video.
Yeah.
How long was the video?
That'd have been like at least 45.
Oh, dang. My phone would have cut it off at like 5 minutes.
Right.
Not enough storage.
Yeah, it's 42.
You probably can't send that, can you?
No.
Let's see.
You'll have to find like the spooky parts and like cut it down.
Yeah.
You could upload it to the YouTube. I could go through it.
Yeah, the hard part is because it's really dark and like I was gonna put a filter on it, but it takes a while because I has to go through the whole video
Yeah.
to put the filter on, and it was gonna take a while. So I was like, I'll do that later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the couple things he did find, like there was like one part where there's a orb that goes like a big orb like goes across the screen, and then it kept trying to focus on like this weird shadow. So whether it's, you know,
that's
all
spooky.
coincidence?
Yeah.
I never did show you the sound though, right?
Uh-uh.
I just don't know if my phone will play loud enough, but we'll try. Yeah, I just had my headphones on, just watching. I was like, this is boring. Because most of it's just us talking. I'm just like,
Right.
and I have to sit here and watch and then go back. So. Yeah, it took me like 30 minutes to go through 7 minutes. So.
Right.
Dang.
Some spooky scaries.
You know what word I hate? Spoopy.
Spoopy?
I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It bothers me. It makes me cringe.
I've been known to
Might be right here.
Like,
say that word.
I don't really care if people say it. It's just, I don't know. It's overuse, I guess.
It definitely is.
This girl I used to work with at Subway, she just like said it all the time, and I was like, stop. Maybe she's why I hate it.
Like, bitch, there's nothing scary going on.
I felt like that one meme of that girl that's just like,
Right.
whenever I want to find that meme, I can never find it. But then when I'm not looking for it, it just like comes up and I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I wonder if I could find that.
Like, how do you like look up that meme? Like, it's hard. Unless you know the name
Why
of
am
the
I
meme.
connected to Wi-Fi again? I just disconnected, you piece of shit. Always fucking with me.
Damn.
Did you find it?
That one?
Yeah. What did you Google? Yeah?
Yeah.
That works. I guess I just need to be a little more specific. Can I ask why there's that spatula dildo
Dildo
thing?
spatula? For cooking, obviously.
Yeah.
It's for tricks in the kitchen.
Mama's
Two
home
ways.
cooking.
Yeah, mama's home cooking.
Two kind of tricks.
Right? That thing's been around since... Did you make that? 10th, 11th, 12th grade?
The dildo I made in... Did I even... Yeah, I made the dildo in high school. It was double-sided.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was... I had two double-sided ones. It was ribbed on one side and flat on the other. I had two like that. And I cut them both in half because I was making stuff out of them later on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to put a goddamn spatula on there because that's hilarious.
Right? I know people cooked with it at the 1500 South House.
Yeah. Definitely.
Cooking some food. Don't you think that'd be a funny novelty item? Like you went to Spencer's and there's a dildo spatula?
Like,
Yeah.
actually made nice though.
Yeah. Not just like with electrical tape.
Yeah.
He went to try and go get it patented.
I didn't think it was funny.
He had the wrong patent guy, because like if I was the dude, like...
It was an old ass man.
Right.
Me and my best friend are wanting to, I mean, it'll never happen, but wanting to start our own, like, porn production. Like, we'll be the directors.
Hey, so cool.
And I can't remember, like, what our storylines were for most of them, but we could throw that in there.
Right.
Somehow, a cooking,
Yeah.
like, series.
That's so sweet.
Porn directing would be so funny.
Now, come in her eye.
Right.
I wanted to do, like, the sex phone operator thing so we could earn extra money, and I was like, let's just do porn. But I don't want to be in it. I was like, I just want to...
You should have directed.
Yeah. I'll just be behind the camera. Take all the money.
For real. I had no idea how much directors made.
Mm-hmm.
It is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pay, like, the actresses. Like, unless it's, like, a huge one, they'll pay them, like, you know, $1,000 to $5,000 a day. And then,
I've seen them do it for real cheap on the internet.
yeah.
And they just walk up to him. I got $100 right now. Give me a blowjob. She's like, I don't know. He's like, you're going to school, right? She's like, fine.
That'd be me.
Fine.
Then he just pulls out a couple hundred more, and he's like, now let's have sex. She's like, I got a boyfriend. And he's like,
That's when he grabs another 100. He's like,
and then she's like, okay.
That's the kind of director I'm
Right?
yeah, that'd be crazy.
Just look here, bitch.
The
Yeah.
funniest was when I saw he came in her eye, and then he's like, let me go get you a towel. Then he took the money out of her purse and left the hotel room.
Oh, God.
She's just like, where are you?
Where's...
I got cum in my eye and he stole the money. Man, she probably felt worthless that day.
Oh,
Probably.
Man, that's shitty.
She probably just went and did some crack and felt fine.
Right?
She almost kicked the addiction. This guy shot at my eye and then left.
So close.
So close.
I was like, damn, what a real scumbag that guy was. He wasn't even gonna lose $300.
Who was here that we were talking about the selling panties thing?
I'm not sure.
Like someone you know sells panties? Or they want to?
No, God, was it Austin that was talking about it? I don't know, but someone in our chat said that they know someone who pays like $350 to $500 for women's used panties.
What?
And someone we knew was saying that they had a friend who sells their panties.
How can I hop on that train?
Well, for real,
I
because
need
like,
some money.
it's like good money. And I was like, what?
Your girl needs to pay rent.
Right?
I haven't had power for a week.
Oh shit!
I need to pay my bills.
I was about to say, I'm gonna get an operation going. Hire some women. Hey, go to the gym. We're gonna sell these to weird people on the internet.
I will be a part of that.
Right? I've seen Orange is the New Black.
Right.
They're making a lot of money.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna
I've
wear
seen
them.
it.
You're gonna wear them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like have some pictures. Something like, look, I'll give you half the money. All you gotta do is let me use your picture. Like,
Right.
Okay, and then it's just me. Like, Forrest, you're using women's underwear, wearing women's underwear. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell it to some weirdo online later.
You're gonna get some guy a message. He's like, dude, this smells like balls. You're like, well, guess what, bud?
Guess what?
Send me a picture of you wearing them.
Right.
Like, my dick's just like hanging out the side and stuff. This is what you bought, bitch.
Right.
It's gonna be
You
in the fine
smell
print
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Forrest might have
Yeah.
worn a few pairs.
It's a lottery. 95% of them are Forrest worn. They're 5% actually a woman.
Surprise!
Right?
Grandma, let me sell your garments.
Oh, God. You know there's some creep.
Your garments.
Just to buy it for some Mormon folk.
Well, I thought that thing on, like, Twitter and shit was a meme where, like, guys will go, like, say, hey, I'll pay you to see my feet, like, to girls. I thought it was a meme. That's not a meme.
No,
No.
there's some weirdos.
That's weird.
And I wish I could also get into that gig.
Well,
too.
fuck. I wish someone would want to see my feet for money. Like, yeah.
I had to send a tattoo artist a picture of my feet tattoos just because I want to get them finished. And I felt weird just taking a picture of just that. Like,
Right.
that was just weird.
That is weird,
Like,
yeah.
I had to crop out my toes because I felt uncomfortable. I was like, I don't want you looking at that. Like, I know you're not into it, but...
Yeah, you never know, though.
That kid's still
Weird people.
harassing our account.
What?
Now he's commenting on our posts. Selling cheap promo, only $25.
Yeah, cool.
What is he on Twitter?
Yeah.
I met this guy online one time on, it used to be called My Yearbook, but or now it's called like Meet Me or something.
Oh, yeah?
And he was telling me he had a foot fetish and whatnot, and I was just like, all right. And he was just like, but I'll take you out on a date and pay for you to get a pedicure. And I needed one, so I was like, all right, I'll go. He picked me up. We went to Pizza Pie Cafe. I didn't eat anything because he was 2 hours late and I wasn't hungry anymore
Yeah.
because I already ate. And then he was like, do you want to go to my house and watch a movie? I was like, no, I'm good. So I just like had him drop me off at home, and it was uncomfortable.
Sounds like it.
I didn't even get a pedicure.
Damn.
What a shitty date.
Austin said even Mitt Romney bullied Westbrook. I want to see the video, but the old computer's being a slow guy. Oh. Look at Mitt Romney harassing him. There's a video, but
Where is he?
he was back there, I think. but the internet's so fucking slow. It's not the internet, it's the computer.
Good old Mitt boy.
He had his fingers. He was right there. At the beginning. See him?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Fucking Mitt.
I just blocked that kid because, like...
Yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Right? Hey, Savage, how you doing tonight?
Hey! It's your boy, Savage. Are you gonna rap? Are you gonna do some rap lines tonight, Savage? Or, you know... I had a...
Rap lines.
He'll just start typing raps. I don't... I had a funny idea. I'm curious if you guys also think it'd be funny. I want to start having these new SoundCloud rappers on. Because, you know, there's a lot of them around our area. And I want them to play their music, and I just want us to be, like, super critical of it.
That'd be so funny.
It's like, if they just have shit, just be like, dude, that was garbage.
I'm down.
I think that'd be so funny.
I love being blunt to people.
Right?
Especially people I don't know.
Just like after the song, like, wow, man, like, you should probably stop rapping.
That was garbage. Just turn into Simon Cowell.
Right?
The funniest would be guys like, you should start doing stuff like Eric Andre to your guests.
I think that would be really funny.
The
Like-
first time I ever watched that show was on acid, and I was like, there's no way this is real.
That'd be fucking amazing. Like, guests we don't like just come on doing weird shit.
Right?
Just freak them the fuck out.
Right? Just like, hey, what do you think of this? And then just a picture of me naked.
Right? I wish we could stream to Patreon and it wasn't through YouTube. Because that would be fucking prime.
Yeah.
Can you stream on there?
Yeah, but I think you have to do it through YouTube, and YouTube's super strict.
Yeah.
There's
But-
probably a way.
Yeah, there's got to be a way.
Because I know people that I don't know what they use. Because a lot of people said they are not on YouTube anymore. They're strictly Patreon. So I don't know how to do that.
I don't know either.
Because I know tons of people left YouTube and
Yeah,
said they're
tons.
just Patreon now.
Could be so funny, like, there's just a segment that's Forrest Wiener.
Right?
And it's just like, we have a guest on, and it's just like in random places. Like, you're just standing somewhere random, and it's just your wiener.
That would be funnier if I just like, 1 sec, can I just leave for a sec, come back naked, and just start going,
Right.
screaming
Just freaking out
with
guests.
nunchucks.
And a whip in the other hand.
Yeah. That's when we definitely need the paper to sign.
Yeah, absolutely. Heyo, what up, Salty? The dude. How have you been?
Mr. Frank.
I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Right?
We definitely get a lot more walkouts, so it'd have to be like one podcast would be like 3 guests.
Right?
Just, alright.
You know we're going to get some people that are just, like, totally into it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then that'd be fun. That'd
Yeah.
make it even better.
Yeah.
And then you can turn him into like the Howard Stern show.
Right?
Bring some girls on.
Oh man, he's such a dick to those poor girls.
Yeah, he
like
is.
the Butterface Awards.
Yeah.
Like they're just sitting there, the girls are just standing there like, she's got a nice body. And they're like, this one's face is cute, but hers, ugh.
Right?
Like just roasting these poor girls.
Does he film all of his shows? Or just...
I think they just do it. I think it's just live.
So I was gonna say, that's not good radio. Because
Yeah.
no one can see that.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, I think he has, I don't know. I think he maybe do different stuff on different days.
Yeah.
Like, because I know some of them are filmed, but...
Yeah, I think it's like I think he live streams them and does radio too. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
I know he has 2 goddamn stations on
Yeah.
satellite.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, you're so big, you got 2 satellite
Yeah.
stations?
My mom used to listen to both of those and the Playboy station when she had satellite. I
Right?
was like, what are you doing?
Some of his are so funny.
I'm sure Nico would like it if you banned white vans, unless you mean the vehicle. Both. Both. Do like a doctor's waiting room.
Yes.
It'd be funny if just like I don't think they'd be too happy about it. but have someone sit and like cut a hole in the wall, and all of a sudden my dick just comes through.
Right.
Just peekaboo.
Like,
Surprise.
hey, can you grab that real quick? They're like, grab what? And then just my dick's sitting there in my face.
And just
Little buddy.
just take a nude, cut out your silhouette, and just hide it somewhere every night.
There we go.
Just wait for someone to find it. Just be like, oh, found it.
Gotta do shit too, like put like a button somewhere in the room. Just says do not touch, and if someone touches it, we just
Freak out.
freak out. Start flipping
Flip the
tables.
tables.
Yeah.
Giant alarm starts going.
Yeah.
The favorite's the button in the Louis C.K. show. Louis.
Oh, that's
The art one that says "Do not press," and then he pushes it, and it just says the N word really loud.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh."
Yeah. Do you think he'll be back?
Yeah, for sure.
I think he will be too.
All the comedians said because the way he went about it, he'll probably still be gone for a while, but because he wasn't like all the other abusers,
Like trying to deny it.
yeah, they're like he came out and said yeah it happened, like I'm like he was like I'm fucked up, like
Yeah.
he's like I feel bad, like I made these women feel this way, I did it, I'm not denying it, and they're like because of that he'll definitely he's still got trouble and shit, so he'll be gone for a while, but he'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll probably have jokes about it.
Well, didn't he tell a joke about beating off in front of people, like
Yeah,
in one of his comedy sets?
I think so. Yeah.
So I mean,
Probably.
like,
He
he
had
already
that-
knew.
He had that one picture. It was they said everyone knew about it,
Yeah.
but like it was just the girls were like it's fucked up. Like he would invite him over already be jerking off, and then he would come right when they'd walk in the room and just like come towards them. Like so he'd just invite these girls over, and like that's his kink is just coming when girls in front of girls.
Same.
Like it's fucking like the funniest is just the picture Louis C.K. public masturbator like from his show.
Yeah.
My mom lives downtown, like by the homeless shelter, and she says she's called the cops a couple times on hobos just jerking off in the street.
I bet.
Yeah, my aunt was law enforcement, and she started at the jail, and dudes would be just jerking it to her all the time, just walking through.
Jesus Christ.
Just like what's it called? With Clary's
Oh, Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Oh, that was one of the like.
He just throws it at her.
That was like one of the first scenes I ever watched. Where as a kid, I was like,
Huh? What?
"What happened?"
He's like, I can smell your cunt.
Yeah, right. Just gets hit with a load right on her face. I was like, "Whoa, what was that?"
He did the Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did.
And then didn't he kill himself later or something? Cut out his ears because Hannibal was. They said the video just showed Hannibal talking to him through the thing.
Yeah.
He was saying stuff like I killed himself. Wish I had that power just to make people go nuts.
Probably could.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely.
I think everyone kind of could. You just acted crazy and you were locked
Yeah.
up with someone,
It's true.
especially someone you really didn't like, and you just kept talking.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
Shit, I wish I would. If I ever go to prison, I'm definitely just gonna make it so I go on death row, because they live pretty nice.
Do they?
Yeah, they got TVs, games in their rooms, like books,
Did
beds.
you see the meme where it was like, what do you want for your last meal? And he said, oh, you can eat both buffet. It's like 3 years later. You ready? He's like, nope, I'm still eating.
Still eating.
Nope.
That was a weird thing to look up. I'll do it on my phone since the internet's. Some of the most infamous last words, because there's some fucked up ones.
There's some weird last meal requests too.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember who it was, but there's this one guy who he ordered like so much food, like from McDonald's, from Pizza Hut, from like a million other places, and then by the time they got it to him, he was like, I'm not hungry. And one of the things was like wrong, like it was one flavor off, and he was like, and that's wrong, and so he didn't eat any.
Oh, Jesus.
I think he maybe ate like one olive, and then they found the olive pit like in his pocket, and he said he wanted to eat it though because he wanted like an olive tree to grow out of his chest when he died.
Oh.
But he didn't even eat it, he just put it in his pocket.
That's fucking weird.
He lied.
Yeah. That lying fuck.
Okay, well, all these ones are like just kind of sad. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to read the sad ones.
I don't want to read the sad ones. Yeah, pussy. Just kidding.
Well, no, they were all just like,
Bitch.
I thank my family and friends for sticking by me through this. Thank you, Jesus. And it's like, say some weird shit.
Right? Oh, Van White VAs in that Virginia.
Yeah.
Accidentally trying to get rid of talk shows. Van White guys.
Yep.
So I don't know. Twitch might think we're racist, even though we're white guys. Fucking Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. Load up. Come on, phone. Oh, I'm just getting some good old 4G. So James Jackson, his was, I'm ready to roll, time to get this party started. Was his last words. Triple murder. Cool dude. Thomas Grasso, I did not get my SpaghettiOs. I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this.
Oh, I remember that one. I watched the video of his last meal request, and he wanted SpaghettiOs.
Damn.
And they gave him the Campbell's spaghetti instead.
Oh.
I'd be super mad too.
Oops.
I love SpaghettiOs.
Me too.
Like, as shitty as they are, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially with grilled cheese.
Yeah. I like the, what's it called? The is it Campbell's? Just the raviolis, like they're like the shitty brand raviolis. So good.
I like them too. They're pretty good.
So this lady murdered 7 people.
Only 7?
Yeah, yeah. She said, I just like to say I'm sailing with the rock and I'll be back like Independence Day with Jesus. June 6th, like the movie Big Mothership and All. I'll be back.
Was that... Does it say her name?
Aline Vernaros.
Oh, she was serial killer in Florida. She was a prostitute and she killed all the men that she would sleep with.
Oh shit.
They like redid her character on American Horror Story Hotel.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I always find change on the ground when I'm here. Sorry, it bothers me.
No, there's tons of change in here for some reason.
Salty
So this
Frank's
guy-
Surprise.
Clarence Ray Allen. My last words will be, "Okay, hey, it's a good day to die."
Okay, hey.
3 murders.
Mm.
So it says "Hoke hey" is a Western Indian term loosely translated to "hurry, hurry."
Huh.
George Harris, someone needs to kill my trial attorney.
God
Oh, fuck.
damn it.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen someone with the name Westley.
Westley?
Because that's what everyone used to call me, and like they would spell my name with a fucking T, and that's the first time I've ever seen it. Weird. Oh, Jesus. For molesting and killing 2 children.
Oh.
The funniest is when you're like, what's your name? Wes? And then they just do West question mark?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, pretty much. I was once asked by, this was his last words. I was once asked by somebody, I don't remember who, if there was any way sex offenders could be stopped. I said no, I was wrong.
Huh.
That's fucking disturbing.
Just a little.
Jeffrey Matthews. I think the governor's phone is broke. He hadn't called yet.
My last words, if I were on last row, would be a series of mouth noises with inflection that people may think I'm talking. Death row.
There you go. Edward Ellis. I just want everyone to know that the prosecutor and Bill Scott are sorry sons of bitches.
Okay.
Interesting. 19 men executed.
19 men kissed. All at the same time.
Hey! Let's see. So this dude, disturbing content. Cool.
My favorite kind.
Right. William Scott, or Sally took his last breath on
Great
Tuesday.
Scott!
Great Scott! He made one final request as his privilege. He asked for a medium pizza, pepperoni, some chicken wings, and buffalo sauce, and a large soft drink in his cell. He ate his final meal. On the bed, he was strapped to before a deadly combination of drugs. Coursed through his veins. He delivered his final words. I just want to say I'm very, very sorry for my crimes. I'm really sorry, he said, adding that he had prayed for forgiveness many times. I'm just very sorry for everything.
They're all sorry.
Yeah.
Because they're about to, if God's real, they're about to meet him.
Right.
It's in their head, they're like, fuck.
I would say I'm not sorry.
Right.
I'm glad I did it, bitch.
I would just say something like really weird off the cuff, like, did you know you can save up to 15% by switching to Geico?
Oh, well.
And then just die?
My favorite is that guy, that big black guy that's getting tased, and he doesn't even fall down, he just goes, I'm gonna get you, bitch.
Yeah, I love that video.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, he's getting tased, like, they shoot him, and everyone usually drops, but it doesn't even affect him. He
Yeah.
just stands there, looks at the cops, and he looks at the girl, he's like, I'll get you, bitch.
Yeah.
Doesn't even fall down. And I think someone tackles him. But those cops always think they're linebackers.
Right.
They're not?
But maybe. I was in football in high school. He gets home, takes off his cop uniform, puts on his high school letter jacket.
Masturbates onto it.
Right?
Yeah.
Glory days.
The good old, and he's got a school ring with the championship
Yeah.
on his hand. He's just like, oh, those were the days. I hate my life.
I never left Bountiful.
Right? Never left Bountiful.
Not once.
Not once. I don't know anything outside of this life.
That would be so sad.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Just Friends at the end when he's still wearing his Letterman jacket.
Yeah. And he's just drinking at the bar. You seen that movie with Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Where he's fat at the start?
Mm-hmm.
The movie's so goddamn good.
I didn't see it for the longest time. I think I watched it just a year or so ago.
Yeah.
But it is good.
It's one of my favorite comedies for sure.
I forgot how funny Tropic Thunder was.
Jesus
And how they could
Christ.
never make that movie today.
Yeah, definitely not.
No.
He's talking about, yeah, I was observing the retarded children and trying to be one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, just laughing so hard.
I will say, they kind of fucked with me when the part where they made him dress up like the actor, and he was like
Which part?
near the
Oh,
end.
yeah.
I was like, oh no.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Right?
When Robert Downey Jr. did blackface.
Yeah.
How
So good.
does no one talk about that ever?
Ever.
Everyone thinks that's hilarious. Jamie Kennedy that's his name, right? No, Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
Jamie Foxx is making a movie where Jamie Foxx, or they're in a movie together, where Jamie Foxx I think is a Mexican guy,
Oh.
Robert
yes.
Downey Jr. is an Asian guy, and then he's like, all these black folks saying this is racist and stuff, and it's Jamie Foxx. you know?
Yeah.
He's like, that was fucking hilarious.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen Tropic Thunder in so long. Like,
Me
I
neither.
think the first time I watched it, I was like, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But second time through is,
It's
Even
so good.
better.
yeah.
It's real clever. It's just because like those old ones, they would get in trouble if they tried pulling shit like that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Jack Black was addicted to cocaine.
Reminds me of Thomas so much.
Right?
Just when Thomas gets sad and he's like, "Is this all I am to you, jokes?"
Right?
And that's what Jack Black did, and then he hit the two dudes with the coke or the
Yeah.
heroin.
How about those Jazz tonight? I'd love to see the Thunder lose. As a Sonics fan, yeah, Jazz played good.
Yep.
Where you at, Austin? He wants to talk.
Austin disappeared.
Night.
Yeah.
He's watching clips on.
Yeah, he's probably watching the highlights.
I didn't even know there was a game tonight, and then I drove past and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Good old finals.
Yeah.
My mom went to the game on Saturday.
Damn.
Oh, cool.
Jealous.
I think she has like season pass holder tickets or something because she always posts pictures of like a lanyard and like a laminated pass thing.
Probably.
I don't know where she got it.
And love the red hair, by the way. Yeah, it'll be sweet.
Yeah.
I just want to go there and cause ruckus.
Mm.
A ruckus.
Perks of being a Utah Jazz fan, you can do that.
Cause ruckus.
And be a hooligan.
Right?
It'd have been super fun to cause ruckus tonight with how they were all acting.
Yeah.
They were all trying to fight each other, and I would love to have sat behind Westbrook, just whispered things into his
Man,
ear.
I would love to get punched by Westbrook.
It'd be so cool.
Get so much money.
Yeah.
Remember that guy Westbrook punched? That was me.
Yeah.
That was me.
He broke my nose in 6 places and ripped my lip open. Guess what? 2 million.
That's gonna be your story from now on.
Right.
Every time you go to a party.
Right. First, how'd you get that Audi out for? No, I'm going all in. How'd you get that Lambo out for? Oh, Westbrook bought it for me.
Yeah.
What?
All the way.
You know him? Nah, he just punched me in the face one time.
Yeah.
His suit, of course.
Or
You know, no biggie.
I said either we go to court, ruin your reputation, or I get a black card on you.
Right?
On you.
Man, I want to. I'll be like, I'm suing, and I get to go in with David Stockton goes in.
Right.
Just get to play the last 10 seconds of a Jazz game. Only things to do in Salt Lake City: go to Jazz games, go snowboard skiing, and polygamy.
Hey,
True.
yeah, pretty much. And don't forget the usage of opioids. Lots of them.
Going to the bar. Just so they're gonna make craft beer month in Utah.
Not surprised.
Nope.
These damn hipsters everywhere.
It's the fastest, I think now the fastest growing hipster population in the country. It's downtown Salt Lake.
Drive through the avenues and you're like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
that's
wow.
my neighborhood. I know.
Yeah, lots of hipsters up there now.
My next door neighbor, she's the most hipster I've ever met in my whole life,
Yeah.
and she's weird too. Like she always like talks to me, and then she like and acts like she's my friend, and then the next time I see her, she'll like walk away and try to avoid me. Then one time I saved her cat because it like ran out, and so I just sat outside with it for like 2 hours this winter until she came home. She came home, I gave it back to her, and then the next day she's like, I'm gonna make you brownies. I waited all day, every single day for the next week, and I never got my brownies.
What a bitch.
She
Right?
went over and knocked on the door. Hey!
Now
my
every time I
brownies!
see her, I'm just like, bitch,
Right?
where's my brownies?
Really huge opioid problem out there? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Especially Provo.
Yeah, Provo.
My mom's boyfriend snorts them.
Oh, shit. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Poor-
It's scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
I seen him when he was high once, and I was just like, huh. And he also looks like Lou Ferrigno, so that doesn't
Ah,
help.
No,
Jeez.
it definitely doesn't help
No.
at all.
Portland and Vancouver are hipster as fuck. Portland is just blah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Portland's pretty bad.
that's what all my family say now is it's just fucking hipster galore.
Oh, damn.
But I do want to move to Oregon though,
Yeah.
or Washington.
Same.
So my cousin's kind of still like grew up on like that kind of gangster level type thing. So, and he's a big Yo fan, so he like kind of does the whole slum American thing,
Yeah.
and he just hates hipsters.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's what the one comedian was talking about. He's like, I grew up in Portland when Portland was a piece of shit place to live. And he's like, now you go back there and it's all modern.
Yeah. When I went there, like, not only like 3 or 4 years ago, to a bar, just prostitutes, crackheads, like everything. Like, you go outside and you're like, oh, there's a pile of needles on the ground. Like, cool. I guess some meth heads just had a little orgy here, and
Right?
it was fucking gross.
It's Dirty Mike and the boys.
Yeah.
Right?
We're about to turn that priest in an F shack over there. You in?
Right? Yeah, I guess it's.
What is that on the other guys?
Yeah.
I always forget.
That one's so good. Oh, I wish they'd make a sequel to that.
I know they keep making a sequel to that Daddy's.
That one's not even that funny.
Yeah, the first one wasn't even that good. Like, it had its little tiny moments,
Yeah.
but it's like not enough to make a sequel. I never even saw the second one.
Don't. The second one's so shitty.
Was John Cena even in it?
A little
That's
bit.
all, okay, because that's all I care about.
Oh, yeah.
I was I was
Same.
pumped. Yeah, same.
Those cumps. Is that where you get pumped with cum?
Yeah, I was just pumped up. I was excited for it because the two dads were Mel Gibson and John Lithgow, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Just
No.
boring.
Yeah.
Like none of it was funny. Well, had the scenes like the first one, but
Was, what's his name? Hannibal? Was he in it? No?
I don't think so.
Because I know he was in the first one. I forgot his character. He played, like, the name, but he was just, like, the repairman.
Yeah.
And then he just looked at their house.
No, he wasn't. It just seemed more of like a typical Christmas style movie where it was like everything goes bad and then everything goes good and then
Just one of those dumb Christmas movies to watch now.
yeah. Like really kind of like fucked up humor sometimes. I thought the funniest part was they find out that because Will Ferrell and his dad are like awkwardly like close, like they kiss and like it's really weird. He finds out that his mom like divorced the dad, and they're at like this bar where they're like singing and shit, and they find out, and it's just really disturbing, like the awkwardness.
But it was funny.
It was just so funny. It's supposed to be like the sad part of the movie, and I was just cracking up.
You still need to
That'd
watch
probably
it.
be me too.
Yeah,
Watch Brothers Grimsby still,
yeah, I need to watch that one.
because that one's real fucked up humor,
Yeah,
and it's so fucking funny. Everyone's like, "What?" Like I made Mitch watch it one time, or see, we started watching. We didn't watch all of it. He's like, "What?" Oh, no, I did. I made him watch all of it, and Mitch, he's like, "What the fuck am I watching?" It was so funny.
I like those fucked up humor movies.
Oh,
'cause
it's
it's just
They make the best jokes in it.
yeah.
Like he has a son and he's bald, and he's like, "This is my son Leo. He's got leukemia." He's like, "No, he really doesn't. That's just what we tell the people. I know they're getting money that way."
Oh God.
Because he's like, shitty English town.
Yeah.
They have the little kids beat people up. They're Manchester United fans.
I'm going through and watching the Harry Potters again.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you see there's a new one coming out?
I am not a Harry Potter fan.
it was an April Fool's joke.
It was an
The
April
new
Fool's
one.
joke?
I think so.
I thought it was about the book. She wrote a book about it.
Yeah, I think I know there's a new Fantastic Beast one.
Yeah, that's the only Harry Potter stuff I liked was Fantastic Beasts.
No, I'm kind of enjoying them. I mean, they're
Mhm.
still not like better than most stuff. I'm like, kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't know, I like dumb stuff, like, vampires and shit, but I was just never down with the magic stuff.
I don't like the first 3 movies, but once it gets to the 4th one, it starts getting pretty intense.
Yeah,
And it's just, I don't know.
I think the last one or two.
I don't get the like huge hype behind them. Like,
Because I had never seen them. I'd seen one until 2 years ago.
no,
And I was like, fuck, I better watch them, I guess.
the fan base is fucking wild for that stuff. Like, so into it. I'm like, it's not that good.
Yeah.
Like,
They try to
Harry Potter?
yeah.
No.
They try to compare themselves to like Star Wars and shit.
It's like,
Get good.
yeah, get good.
Some
I read the first book to the 3rd chapter. That's about it.
No.
What's-
Watched the first and second movie.
who's
That's about
the
it.
author for him?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. So
The ghostwriter?
right, my uncle Nick's wife, when they were getting married, they did kind of like a goblet. She loves Harry Potter like with a passion, and they did like a goblet of fire kind of thing where you throw it in and it floats off,
Oh,
and
shit.
it was like a wish. They're like, do a wish, and like you read your wish out loud, and I was like. It was stuff, and I was like, I wish J.K. Rowling was never born. And just, and everyone just started dying of laughter.
That's so funny. Force ruining weddings.
Right?
Didn't you guys used to go crash weddings?
I only went once or twice, but yeah.
How
We
did-
didn't like get chicks, we'd go and just eat food.
Like random weddings?
Yeah, we'd see a wedding going on and then, oh, this looks good. We'd go in and start eating food.
Would you get dressed up or just go?
No, sometimes we were just wearing normal clothes.
Did you guys ever get caught?
I never did. I think someone's just like, oh, who are you? And then like, oh, we're there. And then,
And then you just hang out? That's so funny.
the one was the best. It was an outdoor wedding, so there was just people everywhere, and we saw it going on. Like, hey, stop there real quick. It was that park over by Walmart,
Yeah.
and it was just going. It was the reception, whatever, not the actual. But they were just having like a big thing there, and tons of people. So we were just like, hey, go pull over, and then they had like those like flower things that are fruit though.
Yeah.
Like
The
fruit-
floral or the edible arrangements?
Yeah, it was just tons of those. Like they had those. I'm like, sweet. We just walk up, get all this fruit.
Those things are tasty.
Yeah.
Right?
They're expensive as fuck, though.
Yeah, they are.
I tried buying one for my mom once. I was like, never mind. Sorry, Mom.
Right? We just used to go barbecues. One time, do you remember the, I think it's Del Cuaso, what we called it? The Mexican wrestler mask that Joel
Oh,
had?
I have one of those.
Yeah, we had one of those, and Jordan was dressed up like a Mexican wrestler with his shirt off and everything, and I was in the Bigfoot costume, and we just walked up to this barbecue, and they're like, "Oh, it's funny, you guys hungry?" And then they gave us burgers, so I was just Bigfoot eating.
That's the shit right there.
Speaking of Bigfoot costumes, before I met my boyfriend, he told me this story, and it still makes me laugh. But he's 6'7".
Yeah,
So I mean, he's pretty tall. And him and his friends, they grew up in Twilla, and they bought a Bigfoot costume in Vegas, so it was a little bit realistic, and it was really expensive. And they went out in Twilla in the mountains, and he was in it, and he was just there having him like walk like Bigfoot until like, people noticed him. He got shot at twice that night.
Oh my god!
And finally, they were like, "Okay, you need to get out of the costume." But it's still my favorite story.
That's crazy.
He's just.
That's wild. He would have been. That would have been crazy if he like didn't die, but if he got shot,
oh yeah,
he'd be so famous.
And like, imagine those people though that thought they probably still think that they
saw
him.
Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I think those people are going crazy.
In one of the shitty states in the South, it's illegal to kill Bigfoot because they had killed so many people in Bigfoot costumes.
That's.
I mean,
Hey, Edis! Let's kill that motherfucker!
That doesn't surprise me though.
Like, how dumb are fucking people to shoot? Like, they're so dumb. Like, obviously, like, it's most likely a dude in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are you shooting at it?
Like that. Edis, you want to eat some Bigfoot tonight?
Yeah. God. Dumb idiots.
Well, a lot of people probably think they're just gonna get money for it too.
Yeah.
Sounds like my family to do that.
Yeah. That's so funny. Jeez, South States and stuff. Oh god.
See, if I saw like a Bigfoot, like even if it was someone dressed up, I'd probably try and go like. I don't know if I would try and catch it, but try and follow it and like videotape it.
Yeah.
Like if it's an actual Bigfoot trying to videotape
The
it.
only way I would shoot it is if I felt like threatened. Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
about to
if it's a
kill me.
legitimate Bigfoot and he's like,
Like if he's just chilling, then I'll just chill with him.
Right.
hey, you want to get high?
Yeah.
No one would believe you. I got high with Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Here's our selfie. He's like,
He's got a big joint in his mouth.
what's that old 80s movie? The Bigfoot one.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh,
That
yeah.
movie.
We should have watched that one last night or the other night. Been a good one.
I think I have it on DVD.
Oh snap! I caught you guys live. What up, dude?
Hey, what up? How
Hey.
you been?
Yeah. Yep, live another night.
Almost every night.
800 years later.
800 years.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just part of my day now. It's not like I come here.
You need to be excited though.
Nah, it's a good time.
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Like that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, doesn't seem like a chore to come here.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Just another thing I do
You
in my
should
day.
come and hang out and talk.
Yeah. If it was a chore, I probably wouldn't do it.
Right?
If I didn't enjoy it, I definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
Or if you were talking about things you hated.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. Every night we have to talk about
Politics.
politics.
And religion.
Every single night, we talk about different species of goldfish.
Dude, I'd be into that. Are you kidding me? Be the coolest shit.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Millions.
No idea.
So tonight we're talking about little flipper flappers.
Flipper flappers.
That's what they should be called.
That killed me.
Fuck, I said we had like... said I had like 9 Twitter notifications, but none.
Maybe it's because I blocked that kid.
Maybe.
I made coffee this time, so I wouldn't be sleepy boy like I was the last stream. Oh, you're okay, Salty.
You're not okay. We hate you. Just kidding. We love you.
Yeah, look at the title.
Yeah. Salty Frank surprise.
Can I tell you the thing that I do on all the YouTube videos?
Mm-mm.
So, like, you can put the tags or whatever. Every single one has Salty Frank as a tag.
that
Because no, one day Salty Frank's gonna be huge.
makes me curious. What if we Google Salty Frank then?
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
You ever Googled yourself?
Yeah, but
We-
if anything comes up, it's just like pictures from my Instagram. I'm gonna do it again.
We get some weird shit.
Salty Frank's dogs.
Hey, let's go there. Let's find where Salty Frank's dogs are at, and let's go get some Salty Frank dogs.
I brought up my Google account.
Interesting.
Ah, and a picture when I thought I was cute with snake bites.
Picture of Chris Brown.
Under Salty Frank?
Yeah.
Found this guy under me.
Oh, cool.
Dang, that's me shirtless.
Forrest?
Did you see the picture of Melania and Barack Obama?
Mm-mm.
They were just sitting together, all laughing and stuff. And the meme was like, because I didn't know, she only follows 5 people on Twitter. It's her 2 of her husband's accounts, and Mike Pence and his wife, and then Barack Obama.
Oh, jeez.
And so she's like, or he's like, I see you follow only 5 people. I'm one of them. And she's like, the meme was just like, yeah, well, you know it drives him crazy. Because I guarantee
Oh, I'm sure it does.
He probably is pissed.
Right.
But, you know, he's boning porn stars and such, so.
He don't care.
Yeah, you don't give a shit.
Snoop Dogg has this game show. It's called like Joker's Wild or whatever, and I started watching it. It's actually kind of funny.
It is funny.
And there was an episode last night, and it's like, what's this president, or whose president's mom's name is Stanley? And it was Barack Obama. His mom's name is Stanley.
Oh, rip.
And I was just like, what?
This sucks.
That's so weird, like for a woman's name.
Stanley Obama? Is it Obama or is her last name Lee? Is it Stanley? Like one name Stanley, or is it Stan Lee?
The mom's name is Stanley.
Is it like one name though?
I think so.
Or is it like Stan and then middle name Lee?
Let's see.
Snoop Dogg also has a hockey line of clothing. Check it out, it's pretty great.
Hockey line?
Huh.
It's weird.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
Stanley Ann Dunham,
Oh. Stanley. That's hilarious.
but she goes by Ann.
Yeah, I would too.
Hmm.
I would too.
Stan. I'd go by Stan.
Stan.
Same.
I'm Stan.
People just like question it, just get really
It's fucking
Really
Stanley,
angry.
you motherfucker.
right.
I like to give my personal belongings like manly names, like my cars and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't know why, I just do.
This is my beer, Greg. I'm about to drink you up, Greg.
Like my last car, I named it Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh, so I just thought it was manly.
Yeah,
It was a girly car.
Bruce is a good name.
My car's name is Fanny Longbottom.
Fanny Longbottom.
Yeah.
No, I always said that was my LARPing name.
Fanny Longbottom. It's a great LARPing name. Shall we go into battle, Fanny Longbottom?
Master Longbottom.
Yeah. Can we go find some kids who LARP, but like, just be like super over the top aggressive with it?
With real swords.
Like too into it.
Yeah. Like I'm swinging to hurt people.
Beating the shit out of these.
Yeah.
They're like 12.
Like on Step Brothers when they go back to the park and beat up all those kids.
Yeah. That'd be the shit.
Oh, I love Step Brothers.
I saw some kids LARPing down at the park next to Trolley
Yeah.
Square.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really awkward. 'Cause I like to go there.
Was it like a big group or?
Yeah, it was probably like 15 kids. And they were going in. I was like, oh my god.
Going in.
I want to go over there and just hit them with stuff really hard.
I just want to walk up in the middle of them and just stand there.
Right?
Just
Just go grab some popcorn. Man, this is fucking entertaining.
just really high. Just whoa. This is 3D.
The best is there's some videos where like kids like try to play with like real shit, like real swords and stuff, and just like accidentally fuck their friends up. There's somewhere this guy was like, I think he was holding like a hot dog or some shit, and his friend was going to like cut the hot dog in half and just cut like half his hand off, and I was like, oh,
What?
yeah.
What?
Damn.
Every time I come over here, my eyes get fucked up.
It's like Dewey Cox when
Allergic?
he halved his brother.
Yeah. I made Wesley watch that the other night.
I fucking love that movie.
funny.
Yeah, it's
I have the soundtrack on my phone.
So good.
Every time, or in my dreams, you're blowing me some kisses. Why don't you come in
Wrong kid
my back
died.
door?
Yeah.
Wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died.
I realize how easy it is to half yourself.
What's that part with the Viagra he says?
Oh yeah,
I
he's
don't
like,
want part of this shit.
yeah. It's like, it makes you have a boner. And then he's like, your erection lasts for longer than 4 hours, call more ladies.
Yeah, call more ladies.
It's like it's probably expensive, right? It's like weed. It's the cheapest drug there is.
Yeah.
I don't want to be addicted. It's non-habit forming.
That's how he starts. How you don't want any of this shit. Like,
Yeah.
Drops acid with the Beatles.
Yeah.
And I love who they got to play all the Beatles too.
Yeah.
It's really good.
they got a lot of people in that movie.
I'm surprised Will Ferrell wasn't in that movie.
I know,
Just
right?
like a little cameo at least.
Yeah, because they had everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought it'd been funny if like old Dewey Cox was Will Ferrell.
Oh,
If they
yeah.
just changed it, like
They should have. That would have been so funny.
'cause that seems like something they would do.
I'm 14 years old.
Yeah.
Just John C. Reilly.
He's got a kid and a wife.
I'm doing pretty good for a 15-year-old with a kid and a wife.
Yeah, the timeline of that movie does not add up at all. Oh, I love that
His
movie
one
so much.
Indian son.
Yeah. You sure you're my name? My son? It's like a mid-20-year-old Indian kid.
When he's trying to catch up with all of them.
Yeah.
Kid.
Raheem Dewey. Or Dewey Raheem.
Yeah, Dewey Raheem.
Oh, I need to watch that one again.
Yeah, it's so funny.
What else did we watch? Men in Black,
Yeah.
which is pretty funny still.
I can't remember what else. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, fucking Mortal Kombat.
That's so weird.
The newer one, right?
No, we watched the old '90s
The old one.
It was
Mortal Kombat.
it's just so like poorly acted, but that made it so great.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Mario and Luigi movie?
No.
I don't know what it's called, but it's like live action. It
Oh yeah,
sucks.
it's stupid.
My boyfriend fucking loves it and tries to make me watch it all the time. I was like, this is horrible. He loves shit movies.
That's so funny.
But he also likes WWE, so
Yeah.
there's your answer.
I'm trying to think of what other funny movies there are out there I love. Dewey Cox for sure.
Just a classic.
I love that one so much. The
Took me a-
first time I saw it, I thought it was like a real life person. I
Oh.
was like, is this person real? I was like, what the fuck?
Right?
I was like, there's no way.
I just like after he tries cocaine and then he's yelling, "Ah!" And then he's like, faster!
Isn't that when he was doing like the punk music?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the part where the guy just has his dick right in his face while he's talking on the phone.
Dude, you want to get some coffee?
Yeah.
He comes back. Hey, Dewey, you see my sandals? His dad shows up and then all the naked people start
Yeah.
walking up in the
You're
background.
just, huh?
Let's take this out in the hall.
Hey, Dewey, you see my sandals? My dad used to always do that to me. He'd
Yeah.
be walking up naked. Hey, you see my sandals? God damn it, Dad.
Dad.
Not again.
The other day, like a couple weeks ago, my dad's like, go ask your brother how I woke him up. He's like, he was just shaking him, but he was naked. My dad was naked.
You know what movie it took me a long time to like is Talladega Nights.
I was talking about that movie today.
I like it. I've just seen it so many times.
Really?
Same.
See, I haven't. I've probably only seen it like 3 times.
I've seen it so many. It used to always be on TV and I'd watch it every time.
Oh,
I just love Sacha Baron Cohen in that movie.
he's funny.
Just say you love really thin pancakes.
Ricky
Ricky Booby.
I just like the little kids.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Tossed me the radio in the bath today.
Do you guys like Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
I thought it was really funny the first time I saw it, and then I saw it a lot.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it, I hated it. I
did
had to
too.
watch it a couple more times.
Really? The
Yeah.
first time I was laughing my ass off.
I didn't get it because my humor wasn't that point yet.
Yeah.
I was like, this
I
is
think
just.
that's why I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
I was just like, huh?
I just really like those dumb humors.
Yeah. I do now.
Yeah, same.
I really hated it though, like how much, like, because everyone around here loved that movie immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So like everyone would just quote that movie,
And I was like,
school,
what?
everywhere you go. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Hot Rod was really funny too.
Yeah, Hot Rod was good.
That's my favorite parts were they were just in the parking lot dancing.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to that song that they're dancing
Yeah.
to, I just think of. They usually tweet the GIF, but no one ever knows what or why. I just tweet it because I'm listening to that song. So if you ever see it, that's why.
That's fucking hilarious.
Is Talladega Nights the movie, the NASCAR drive, and the yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
CNDK99.
Seeing Dick?
Shake and bake.
Is that what you're trying to go with your name? That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than the other ones that have been around.
Reminds me too much of my family.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the same.
There's some really funny movies.
Did you guys ever watch Saturday Night Live much?
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, and then it got kind of dumb.
Yeah.
For a
I haven't
while.
watched any of it recently.
I think I'm like a couple episodes behind this new season, but I mean, every now and again they'll have a couple good skits, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they overdid it with the Trump thing. Like, I get it, like, it's funny. Like, some are hilarious,
Yeah.
but it's like, we don't want to see the same, making fun of it every week.
Mm-hmm.
Be more original. Come on.
Like I like when they make fun of the like people in Trump's cabinet and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but not
Yeah, there's
so much Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What was his tweet about Alex Baldwin?
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah. He was like some washed up actor. Oh, every time something goes against him, they're having a failing career. It's like Alec Baldwin with a failing career.
Yeah.
It's like everyone, whatever, makes fun of him is failing.
My favorite newer skit though has to be the one where God, I can't remember what's going on, but it's two people interviewing 3 people who've been abducted by aliens, or they say they've been abducted by aliens.
Oh my god.
That shit
It's so
is
fucking
so
hilarious.
good. Have you seen that one?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, it is.
Is that tall kid still on it? He was on the one roast.
He had like tattoos. I can't think of his
if he has
name right now.
tattoos. His dad died in 9/11.
I want to say Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, he's still on it.
He's fucking
He
so
always
funny.
complains because Lorne, the creator of the show, because Pete's a writer on the show as well, and Lorne never uses his skits because he doesn't think they're funny, and Lorne also always makes him wear long sleeve shirts because he has sleeves.
Oh.
I mean,
That's fucked up.
mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I guess Pete Davidson has bipolar disorder too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His dad died in 9/11 and he was just making jokes about it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, he's so funny.
I was listening to some comedian who was on Saturday Night Live for a while, and he says it's kind of awful to work there, like, because it's just so much how they run it and like how much pressure there is that everyone has to come up with skits,
Mm-hmm.
but then your skit 99% of the time doesn't get used, and they're just rude to everybody. It's like, it was kind of shitty to do, but it creates so many careers.
Yeah.
You know?
There's
It
this,
does.
there's this one comedian that I know. Her name's Fortune Feimster, and she's tried out so many fucking times for it, and now every time she's gotten denied, but now she's like making a name for herself, and she's actually getting big. No
That's
thanks to Saturday Night Live.
Right?
Right.
And she's like, I always just looked up to that show, but here I am now doing my own thing.
Right. Sometimes it's better not to go on shows like that.
Mm-hmm.
The golden age was definitely back with like Adam Sandler,
All
Will
those
Ferrell,
guys.
and the funniest is Adam Sandler would always laugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He would just be like,
That's my favorite part of Saturday Night Live is when the other actors can't.
That's when this gets super funny.
Yeah. The Will Ferrell one where he goes in the office and he's got like the super, super skinny American shorts on. And he'll go and like put his junk right in people's faces and sit down and like spread eagle and stuff. and everyone in the room is just dying.
Put one foot up on the table.
Yeah. And the Debbie Downers.
Mm.
They don't. That's not on YouTube anywhere. The Debbie Downer skits, because none of the other actors can make it through those skits without laughing.
Really?
I think it was Amy Poehler that did those ones.
Oh, I love her so much. The Californians. Have you ever seen that skit where they're just making fun of California people? But Kristen Wiig, she was in a lot of those ones. And
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she is.
I love her so much, but they would always crack up in those ones too.
Yeah.
Her and Bill Hader.
Yeah. I like how they're always in stuff together, and Paul.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I watched Paul last night.
It's so good. I've seen that movie so many times, and it's just as good every time I see it.
It's so good. It'll never get old.
Man, I didn't realize, because I'm watching Badlands, what's his name? The dudes that make Shaun of the Dead, the bigger guy.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, he's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys are funny. Shaun of the Dead is so funny.
Shaun of the Dead's great. And the movie kind of gets shit on by people.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, they need to.
So is Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
I think I like Hot Fuzz better than Shaun of the Dead. And a lot of people,
I
it's
haven't
opposite.
seen Shaun of the Dead in a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Which one's Hot Fuzz? Is that the one with Vince Vaughn in it?
No,
No,
it's,
same
the two
people.
dudes from Paul. They're
Oh,
cops
okay.
in it.
I know which one you're talking about now. I just know there's one with Vince Vaughn in it, and they like found an alien in like the Costco or whatever.
Oh,
Which one's that?
Or not End of Watch, The Watch.
The Watch.
Yeah, The Watch.
That movie was...
I thought it was pretty hilarious. Everyone hates it, but I thought it was hilarious.
Like,
I
it
thought
had
the
its
funny-
parts.
Yeah, I like the parts with the whole orgy thing going on.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was funny, for sure.
I just love Vince Vaughn.
Do you know a movie that's just really dumb, but the first one's pretty funny? A Haunted House. It's making fun of Paranormal Activity.
Oh, yeah, that one's
I
funny.
saw the first
It's
one.
what's his name?
The-
Like scary movies.
The Wayne's brothers.
Yeah,
Wayne brothers.
it has Nick Swartz in it. Nick Swartz just keeps getting naked.
Yeah.
Do you want, or what's his name? Cedric the Entertainer. When he's like, "Is that a mandingle party in there?"
Yeah.
And then she's all possessed. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, she's on that Busta Rhymes shit." Oh god.
What is the game when he invites his like gangster friends over, and God, he says something that's really funny.
Hummy? Like I was just saying, "What's up, hummy?"
Yeah, that there was like a line I don't remember, but it's pretty funny. What's that blue name? Coolio. What up, dog?
Teeks 92.
Teeks 92. What's up, Teeks? Hot Fuzz and
Or
Shaun of the
82,
Dead.
I don't know. Or 02. It's something with a 2.
Yeah, that blue really is hard to read.
Yeah, 02.
Teeks 02. 02. I gave my mom shit the other day. She was saying a phone number, and it's like, oh. I was like, O's in the alphabet, mom. 0.
I think I say O too. Yeah.
I used to, and
Well, more people say 801, not 801.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then someone gave me shit one time. Probably Chandler.
Pepper Chandler.
Yeah, so I started going 0.
Yeah, I always the 0 because I don't know.
Yep, a lot of my corrections were because I got so much shit for years saying words wrong or...
No.
My best friend used to say sugar instead of sugar.
Huh.
Sugar.
Sugar.
That's
I made fun of her too much. She doesn't do it anymore.
It's happened to me.
I would constantly just go over to her house if I knew someone that. But hey, can I get some sugar? Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
It's just like, why? Why you say it like that?
Yeah.
Be normal.
So fucking H.
Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead are two movies I wish I could rewatch for the first time. God, I wish I could just rewatch a lot of stuff for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Just wait a
Especially now
real
as
long
an
time.
adult,
Yeah.
because things would be a lot funnier.
Mm-hmm.
O is more efficient to say than 0. I agree. But O is a letter.
We could be like
Oh,
Canadians and say Z
Z.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know they did that.
instead of 0.
Right? Canadians are cool.
Mm.
Oh, you want to ride your beaver, eh?
And a lot of
Nova
famous
Scotia.
people are from Canada now too.
Right?
Seth Rogen.
Drake.
Yeah.
Good old Drakey boy.
Harley or...
J
yeah, Harley.
Beebs.
Yeah, J Beebs.
Yeah, the dude from Epic Mealtime.
Yeah. That guy's so fucking funny.
Oh, Harley.
Yeah.
I have him on Snapchat.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. See,
I think it's just like his celebrity Snapchat, but I
Oh.
don't know if he still does that But he was doing like comedian stuff for a while.
Oh yeah, I don't think they do.
Y'all ugly, lol.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
I
Agreed.
work hard at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty much the same. Yeah,
Get on my Snapchat and Snapchat me. We want to see you.
Yeah, you better be one sexy motherfucker. Because if not, then you just kind of look silly.
You best be the guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa, isn't that his name?
Right?
We're gonna look real ridiculous.
It's just him. Like, oh,
I'll be like, okay, never mind.
good call, dude. Good call.
You can call me ugly then.
We're all ugly compared to you, Jason.
Are you guys into Mandela effects?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you guys heard about the Berenstein and Berenstain Barons?
Yeah.
Bears one?
Oh, no. Hold on.
I've always said Berenstein.
I did too, and that one's just strange because I think I have a book in my house. I'm gonna
Yeah, Simon
You
Pegg
need
and
to
Nick
find it.
Frost. That's who.
because I'm pretty sure it says Berenstein.
Find it.
It drives me nuts.
Because the only, credible, thing that I saw online was this person, they had, I don't know if it was a book or, VHS, but it said Berenstain on the front. And then on the back of it, the whatever it was, it said Berenstein.
I
and
got it.
had the
Thanks,
different
Salty.
Spelling.
Do you think you're gonna get another dick?
Maybe. That guy Snapchats me, though, from time to time.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was cool after that.
Yeah. He sent me a picture of him smoking a cigarette today.
Yeah. There's this guy who was trolling us. I can't remember what he said, but Forrest and Jordan gave him their Snapchat, and he sent a picture of balls for the first one
Yeah.
to them.
But then he was real cool.
Cool.
Is that a spatula on the desk? It's a dildo spatula. Dun, dun.
Has anyone ever used that?
Which side?
I don't
The
think so.
bottom. You don't think so?
I mean, there was that one night.
Smell it. Oh, God.
Hello, ladies.
Just, Mom?
Oh no!
Oh my hell.
Grand meatball. Even better. Right? It's super efficient. When you want to have breakfast and get off at the same time. Some people are busy. Sometimes you don't got time for both.
Got a busy life.
Right?
You need to go on Shark Tank with that.
Right?
That
Was, what are your sales? 0.
Yeah.
0.
Just be
But
real.
it gets complimented a lot.
Right? As seen on the internet.
I have it on my podcast.
What's his butt just stands up, Mark Cuban? I'll buy it for $2.6 million. Sold. That show cracks me up though. Some of the shit that people try to go on there with.
It's an efficient tool for sure, right?
Yeah.
I always try to think of things so I can go on there, but I never think of good enough things.
Yeah. Well, it just sucks because I don't even know what you have to do to get on the show. But if you don't really have sales, they're like,
Yeah.
we don't want you.
I got an idea. A slip and slide that has a spot for a guy to sit on his knees at the end, or his dick goes through, and then a girl slides down like this, and then they just.
There you go.
I mean, or you could just do that now.
Yeah.
Could.
You could.
Won't be as cool.
I saw those dudes from Canada who did the. You know how they made the ice hockey beer pong thing?
Yeah.
They're making a lot of money now too because it's starting to sell.
The Squatty Potty was on there.
Yeah. Squatty Potty's funny.
I still want one.
Yeah.
I just want to try it.
My parents had one, or someone gave it to my mom forever. It was in their bathroom, and then I think they threw it away because it was just sitting there forever. It's so awkward. You're sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is weird.
This is uncomfortable. I just wanted to try one.
Yeah.
See what all the hype was about.
Felt the same to me.
I loved their commercials though with the unicorns.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
I went on a trip to Hawaii with like my mom and a whole bunch of other people with a guy who he was from Utah, I believe, and he created like a certain like chapstick, like a kissing chapstick that was on there.
Oh yeah, I've seen that Shark Tank episode.
I can't remember what it was called, but it's like the two chapsticks are different flavors, and like if you kiss, you combine the flavors and it tastes good or whatever. I don't know, but he was really ugly. His wife's really hot.
Shit.
He made a lot of money, I think.
That was forever. I was gonna make chapstick for a long time and sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was back right about the time. What's that? EOS or whatever.
EOS.
Yeah, that one came out, and then all of a sudden, chapstick got real cool after that. And I was gonna make some, but never got around to it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's too much work. I was like, don't have anything cool enough. This one got cool because it was round, shaped like a little egg.
I'm lucky. I never really have to wear chapstick.
I don't like it.
I don't ever have chapped lips.
Oh, I wear chapstick all the time.
Yeah.
I love chapstick. But, I mean, it's just because I put it on all the time, so that's why I need it.
Yeah. It's true. That's what they say.
I don't care. I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like the feeling of that or lotion. I hate lotion.
Oh, I always have to have lotion on.
I'd rather have dry hands. Makes me feel like I've been playing in grease. Hey, thank you, Nick Joy, for the bits.
Hey, #1 spot, my dude.
Numero uno. Look at you go. That fucking gold medal, baby. Thank you. We do appreciate it, though. You're the fucking man.
See, I like lotion out of the shower, but I don't like lotion when I'm
Did it
out
give you
doing
your
stuff.
notification?
Just like whenever.
Yeah.
Sorry, it didn't give you your notification. I don't know why it didn't. But yeah, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
I just always feel like my skin's
I heard
dry.
it. Oh, thanks for the
Ooh.
bits.
Yeah.
Fucking appreciate you guys.
101.
The worst is I got fucked up feet that I have to put lotion on every day, but it doesn't do anything. And it sucks.
Like your heels?
Yeah, and when I used to play a lot of sports, I got really bad athlete's feet. So it still kind of happens from time to time, and that's not fun.
No.
Pee on your feet in the shower.
Yeah, that's what I do. For sure. I heard that myth when I was like 8 or 9, and I was like, oh, I'll try it, and it works 100%.
I think something about the acidity or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe someone just made it up as a joke, but it seems...
I'll be honest with you, though. It gets kind of awkward when you're trying to hit, like, weird size of your feet.
Yo, thanks for the 500.
Yeah.
You're just feeling like that.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks for the 500. You're fucking awesome.
Jeez, Nick. Balling out.
We heart you.
I mean, at least you guys have something to aim with.
True.
If I try to do that.
You're just like... just gotta move your pelvis.
I'd probably have to, like, pee in a bucket and then...
Dump it on it.
Yeah.
There you go. Got the notification now.
I am the captain now. Yeah, I always see those commercials for they always have funny names, but it's like the woman funnel or something like that.
Something weenie or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. So, like, girls can pee like a guy.
Yeah.
I tried that once when I was little. It didn't work.
Huh.
Yeah.
But I just was standing there.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe.
In Japan, they sell aiming cones. Yeah, that's... I thought it was funny. There's these vending machines in Japan that, like, just sell the weirdest shit.
Oh,
Like, you
that
can...
doesn't surprise me at
Like,
all.
you can buy dildos at, like, public vending machines and stuff.
Time to fly to Japan.
Dude,
Right?
Japan's a shit, man. Go to a cat cafe with a dildo.
Yeah. Only thing that
Cat in one hand, dildo in the other.
Yeah.
only thing bugs me about like cats climbing on the fucking counter again is they stand in their own piss and shit.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
get off the fucking counter with your shit.
They do clean themselves, though, a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, at least my
It
cats
still
do.
bugs me.
No,
I wouldn't let my
yeah.
dog on the counter either.
No.
Just because it's feet on the counter.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, get off of there, you asshole. Have you seen that video? Because they have that thing that like shoots like air out. It's a motion detector, and it just goes to scare the
Yeah.
cat off the counter. Did you see that video of the scaring the shit out of that cat?
Mm-mm.
It freaks out, starts flipping around on the counter, and then falls off.
Yeah, we don't eat at our dinner table anymore, and the cats have taken that one over.
No.
This is
But,
mine.
yeah, they haven't won the counters yet.
That's good.
I read somewhere if you put like tinfoil down and they jump on it, like it'll scare them. So I tried that. It works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. because my cats kept jumping like on my stovetop. And I was like, I don't want them to like accidentally turn it on somehow.
Right.
And so I kept putting tinfoil, and then they stopped jumping up there. So now I don't have to put it there.
Jackie Legs is too fat to jump on anything.
I have to put it in my bathtub now because they like to. My faucet drips in there, and they like to drink the water, and then their little hairs like collect and like clog up my drain. It's annoying.
For some reason, my mom's old cat liked sleeping in the sink. It was round. Shaped kind of like a cat bed, I guess. But you would walk in there and the cat's just sleeping in the bathroom sink. Like, get the fuck out of there!
Where I fits, I sits.
Right?
That's my favorite thing about cats.
It's so funny.
Jackie Legs took over White's. My mom bought my dog. My mom has a Yorkie, and she bought him a new bed to put in the living room for him. And now it became the cat's bed.
It happens.
That's how it usually works.
Yeah.
I can't have my door open for the cats at my house. They're just so in your face when you sleep.
That's what Jackie Legs does. So Kai has to shut his door now.
Yeah.
Jackie Legs is always in there. He loves Kai.
That's how my cats were this morning because they ran out of food last night and I was too lazy to go buy them some, so I was like, I'll just do it in the morning. And then I woke up to one of my cats just standing on my chest and I was like, oh, what's up?
Hey, dude.
Get out of here, asshole.
And then I went to go to the bathroom and then she just like kept following around my feet, and then the other one came in and then he was just staring at me and I was like, hey, I'm going.
We don't really have a set topic tonight, Mr. Meek. But Jackie Legs he's a heavy boy these days.
George is trained not to get on the counters or kitchen table. Also not to get on the coffee table.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jackie Legs will eat all of his own food, eat a can of cat food, and then go eat all of Wyatt's food.
Jesus Christ.
They have to start, because they used to have to hide the food from Cuddy, because Cuddy was also fat and would eat all of it.
Yeah.
So now they have to hide Wyatt's food from the cat.
Did your aunt take Cuddy? Yeah.
Cuddy and the dog. She may be moving back, though.
Already?
Yeah.
She hates Tennessee that much?
Well, they've been fighting.
Oh.
And, so
Are
my
they
dad may
married?
fly. What?
Are they married?
No.
Oh, okay.
My dad may fly down there Friday because she has all her stuff, and then drive the car home while she drives the U-Haul. I was like, fly me down there. I'll go use that with the... You from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. I'm going to use that so many times in Tennessee. I finally get a good chance to use it.
Right?
You're going to get a lot of eye rolling.
Yeah.
You are.
I'm going to go, yeah.
Or just for some reason no one in Tennessee's ever heard it. Like, that's so clever.
Just,
oh my god. Gosh. You're so adorable.
Go make some Tennessee love.
Right?
You want to come home?
Hey, you ever been to Utah, baby?
Yeah.
You want to see the temple?
Right. What's your take on weird pajamas?
In Utah, we got a lot of temples, but around here, you're the only temple I see.
Yeah. My cat used to fall asleep in the sink, and I would try to shoo him out, and he wouldn't move, and sometimes would hiss and bite bad at me. So I started to just turn on the water until he moved. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Get out of there, you fuck.
I hate it when my cat like swats at me.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking stop. Try to do something.
Some cats are real assholes.
Mm.
Actually, all cats are at some point.
Oh yeah.
They're real sassy.
Mm-hmm.
Cats are the sass of the animal kingdom.
They're the sass masters.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. My cat doesn't like to be held. He'll like lay on you, but if you try to pick his ass up, it's not gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to old Jackie Legs like a big fat baby.
Yeah.
He likes his belly pet too. Kai just goes, just rubbing it, and he's like just laying there.
My fat cat, he doesn't like to be held like a baby because he starts like breathing funny, and I think he's too fat. So he always like you can hear him snorting, so I have to put him down. But I mean, he likes his tummy rubbed too.
That's so funny.
Tennessee's not that far from here, only about 7 hours.
Damn, make that trip.
Detour.
Detour.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm. That's already like a 30-hour drive.
Yeah, that's a long ass drive. That would suck.
I don't have the money to fly to Tennessee though.
I don't have money to fly anywhere.
Couple $100.
Mm.
Like if my parents want to fly me, I'll drive back. Just cause it'd be cool to
I see a lot of cool places.
drive back from Tennessee.
I've always wanted to go on a long road trip, just to stop and see a whole bunch of places.
I want to do that one that's the Haunted America road trip.
Oh yeah, that one would be really fun.
It's long as fuck, but I'd want like some sort of like Volkswagen bus or like a Winnebago or something like that.
Yeah, something big and roomy.
Yeah, so you didn't have to like get a hotel every single day.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be fun at all.
Mm-hmm. I like staying in hotels, but that's pricey.
Oh yeah, you could just find some parking lot and just sleep.
Yeah.
Just go to Walmart.
Yeah, they don't care. They're cool with it.
Yeah, it's a cool part about Walmart.
Yeah. Do you remember when we went to Vegas that one time and we saw that trailer? That big ass motorhome crashed into that rock and
Yeah,
shit?
so we had the trucker when he ran
Oh
over
yeah, it was
the
the
rock.
trucker, yeah.
They had like the medians in the parking lot. They had like one of those big rocks they had up that they put for decoration and stuff, just giant boulders. And the trucker like ran it over and hit it and just pushed this huge ass rock in the middle of the parking lot.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Why did we have to go there? Why did we
Because there was a giant accident on the freeway, like through the canyon from St. George to Nevada. So they had it shut down. So we just turned around, went back to St. George. Had to wait for like a few hours.
What did we all do on that trip? Was that just the
I don't remember which trip that one was. Was that the ecstasy trip, allegedly?
alleged? I don't remember because all I remember is we watched that Jackie Robinson movie on the way back.
Yeah. I don't remember. We've been a few times, so I don't remember what trip was what at this point.
I know there's a roundabout in St. George, and my dad was telling me, because he lives down there, that when they first put it in, like, people, because there wasn't, like, lighting on it, and so at night, like, people wouldn't see it, and this one time, like, this big truck, like, just went right into it.
Oh,
it was just
jeez.
this big, huge rock structure. So they finally had put lights on it.
Damn, that's crazy.
I was like, little do you know, he was probably just trying to jump it.
Right.
Watch this, Earl.
He's on his intercom. Any you other truckers seeing this shit? Dukes of Hazzard did.
Them Duke boys.
Them goddamn Duke boys. Always at it again.
My boyfriend was quoting that movie the other day as if I watch it every day, and I'm like, what movie are you talking about? And he's like, Dukes of Hazzard, you know. And I was like, no!
No, I don't.
I was like, I've seen that movie twice, maybe.
Right? It was with Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, and
Right.
Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott.
It was pretty funny, but yeah.
I only watched it because Johnny Knoxville and Jessica Simpson.
Right? Those boots were made
And
for
Willie Nelson.
walking. Oh, yeah, Willie
Nelson.
Nelson.
I forgot he's in that. Pretty funny movie.
Yeah.
Did you bring a list of conspiracy?
I forgot him, so I had my boyfriend send me a picture. But, let's see. I wrote a lot about predictive programming.
What's that?
Predictive programming is a subtle form of psychological conditioning provided by the media to acquaint the public with planned societal changes to be implemented by our leaders. If and when these changes are put through, the public will already be familiarized with them and will accept them as natural progressions, thus lessening possible public resistance and commotion.
Oh, I don't think that's really a conspiracy, is it?
No, but like not necessarily conspiracy, but it's just like microchips and collecting DNA and like face scans, like just certain little things, like in 9/11, like just how they've been programming us for that since the 70s and stuff, and kids' cartoons, and I don't know, they just put a lot of predictive programming in kids' stuff.
Absolutely, I mean...
It's not really conspiracy, but I mean...
Yeah, you can definitely see it too, like in cartoons, and, you know, that whole chip thing was a thing in cartoons for a while, in movies, and now that's something that they're pushing, and...
Like, some other things are, like, the Apple Watches, like, there's an old commercial of, like, someone, like, trying to do, like, walkie-talkie through their watch.
Oh, shit.
And then there's self-driving cars, and now they're, like, trying to make that a thing. Video calling, Touch ID, like, with just your fingerprint, and now face scanners.
Yeah.
Well, and Forrest fucked me up on one thing with the... Because I really wanted to do the DNA tests, but then it's just, like, super conspiracy rumor that those are all just...
DNA collections ran
by the government.
That's what I kind of think, too.
Yeah. And it
It's
makes
gotten pretty
sense.
big. Like, I think it's almost confirmed now.
Yeah.
It might have been actually confirmed that that's what they're doing.
Because I feel like a lot of people who do it get like a lot of the same results.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely fake. Like,
Like it just doesn't make sense.
it's like a generic. Like, they kind of like, oh, I think they make up the percentages. Like, oh, it looks like there's more of this, so let's just do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's this one dude. He did his same DNA like 7 different times, just with a different name, and he got way different results each time.
Right. Well, and what a lot of YouTubers have been doing is they do both the Me23 or whatever and the Ancestry, and both of them always have different results.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's your DNA. It shouldn't have different results.
Yeah.
No, they're
You know.
definitely just like making it up.
Yeah.
That's just so weird. It's like, just tell me the truth.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
They probably don't. Price alone, they probably don't even look. Well, they probably. I don't know.
I know my mom just did it. I know her and her boyfriend probably paid a lot for it too.
Yeah. Yeah, they aren't cheap. They're
No.
like $50-$60.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that, like, if you do the research yourself, like, you can find everything that's on those websites.
Yeah.
It's just convenience.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously we can't really... They do, like, the health stuff. But,
But I mean, if you really wanted to find it, you could.
yeah, you probably could.
Yeah.
The only one I like is, I think it's the Me23 or whatever. It, will tell you all this shit, like random stuff, like likely has like upper back hair, or likely can't smell like a certain thing, or
Damn.
different things like that. That's kind of cool.
Did you see that? Is it Me23 that they'll do like, they'll tell you if you like health issue stuff?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That you have to pay. It's like $40 for each one you want to search.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you want to search your testosterone levels, extra $40. If you want to search some,
That's how they get you.
it's extra money. Some dude's like, I wanted to do all of them and it cost like $600.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like at that point I don't even care anymore.
No, we'll go to the doctors and get blood work done.
Right?
Be way cheaper.
Right?
Insurance will cover that shit.
Do you guys remember when it was big, probably like 2011 or 10, like the commercials for We Buy Gold or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all those were scams. Cause,
I still see those commercials sometimes. I feel like.
yeah,
It was mostly when remember gold was super
peaked.
fucking high.
Yeah, my parents were kind of on some hard times, so they had some like old, like, I don't know what they call them, like family heirlooms, but like
just like,
stuff that had
Things that have
gold
been
in
passed
it.
down.
And they sent it in, and they never heard back from the company.
Oh no.
So they just, I mean, I don't know how
Why
much.
have to get a lawyer?
They couldn't. The company,
Like,
So
just
they-
appeared.
yeah, they said they never got it. So there's nothing they could.
Because I see the commercials now for the lawyers for a lot of those. Probably not. I haven't seen the gold one, but a lot of these companies that were scamming people,
Yeah,
lawyers are like, oh, we're
going after them. Yeah.
so because they know the lawyers will get tons of money. So like,
Yeah.
we're going after these people. So if you've ever had this, contact us.
Yeah, a lot of it with the pills and stuff.
Oh yeah, those are the worst ones.
Yeah, you see the later commercials. If you tried such and such and had, you know,
I feel like it's always for like birth control or like women type
Yeah, it is.
medications.
It is.
I think it's because people are starting to realize like a lot of birth control is kind of fucked up.
That's why I don't take it.
Yeah.
Like has a lot of negative side effects.
Like, I know I probably should be for a lot of reasons, but I'm not because of.
Yeah.
Whenever I've had to try at least 7 different kinds, and each kind something like I just get a weird effect.
Right.
Like the first one, I gained like over 40 pounds.
That's like the main one. Like
The
weight gain is
yeah.
really, which just fucking sucks.
No,
'cause-
it does suck. It's like because you can't even control it.
Yeah.
It just happens. And then like another one, I have pretty good skin. I don't break out really.
Yeah.
And the next one that I tried, I broke out not only like on my face, but like my chest and my back, and it was gross.
Yeah.
Like zits just disgust me.
Yeah.
And then just everyone ever. Then I've had one that like didn't let me have a period for 2 months, and then another one where I had a period for 5
Yeah.
straight.
I knew girls that would do it just to not have their period.
See, and I only got the 2-month one, but
Yeah.
even then.
Yeah. I was talking to this girl and she got one of the shots or whatever,
Oh,
and she said she gained like 30 pounds, lost all of her sex drive, and then couldn't keep food down.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck.
My favorite ones are the ones that increase sex drive.
Hey.
Good for this guy.
Right.
I think I had one of those once.
It's like, sweet.
I did, because I was also taking adrenaline pills at the same time because I was trying to lose weight, and it was supposed to be a diet pill, but it really just gave me a whole bunch of adrenaline and made me not hungry.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, that was an intense.
Damn.
Oh, I bet.
That's so funny.
They just passed
The male one?
the mail one.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
'Cause then I'm safe for
Oh,
sure.
I would definitely
I can
take
bust nuts and not have to worry about shit.
it. Yeah. It's true, though. Like, it's the most...
Cash and checks and busting nuts.
Right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Long grass.
Earlier,
busted nuts.
my mom, I said something about, I can't remember what I said. My mom was like trying to make a joke about like hitting me in the balls, but she's like, "I'll bust your nut." And me and Kai were like, "No,
Don't say that.
You definitely shouldn't be telling your son you're gonna bust his nut."
When something is driving me nuts, I say you're dragging my nuts.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
Because I
Whoever
heard
that
one of my
was.
cousins say it when I was little, and now when I say it to people, they're like, "What?
Yeah.
You don't have nuts?" And I'm like, "I know. That's the point. That's why it's funny."
I don't know why it's not popping up.
It did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
I was like, it makes a sound, but it doesn't pop up.
Yeah, it popped up for a good little bit.
Okay, good. Oh, there it is. The tax collector.
Hey, what up, tax collector?
It's the IRS, they're on to us.
Fuck, they're back.
He's the very inconspicuous name.
Right?
The tax collector.
You wouldn't think the government would do collector, but they do.
Gotcha.
On Jenna, and you know Jenna Marbles, right?
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend, they go on Twitch and stream. I know he does gaming, but I don't know what else they do. And one time I was watching one of their streams where they were playing like the Frontier, like that Pioneer game.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
like, super crappy, but I was just watching them play that. And I can't remember what it was, but like whenever someone donated something, it was DJ Khaled saying another one.
Yeah.
And it just made me laugh. Another one.
See, you can tell that guy had low self-esteem. That's why he said that. He never added me on Snapchat. He just already left our stream.
Damn. He wasn't ready. He didn't
Yeah.
think you were actually going to put the Snapchat in
He
there.
wasn't ready.
Nope. He didn't think I was going to put it. And he's like, shit.
He wasn't ready.
That's how I always say, like, people come in here like, oh, you guys are ugly, or you look
It's always just
stupid. It's
people
like,
that are actually probably super ugly themselves.
Yeah.
Because,
It's like, stab me on Snapchat then. Let's see what you look like, bud.
yeah. Because I'm not the best looking dude, but I don't go in people's chats and be like, hey, you're ugly.
I've never once done that. Like,
It's just people that obviously hate themselves. So.
yeah, it's sad. Super sad.
Like that. Have you guys watched the new season of South Park?
Some of them.
Yeah, so a
Where
couple of them.
Kyle's dad like goes and bullies all those
Yeah,
guys.
he's a cyberbully.
That's what those guys are. It's just someone's dad.
Right.
It's actually my dad.
Yeah, it's funny. They're always like middle-aged men and children.
Yeah.
We haven't been called a millennial in a while. They used to always just come in, you millennials.
Yeah.
We're like, what? Okay. What does that have to do with fucking anything? It's just every dude that watches Fox News comes in and calls us a millennial.
Right.
And you're like, go away, please.
Trolls be looking like trolls. Yeah.
True, true.
That's why we don't get. It's like, okay, whatever.
I want to watch the movie Trolls.
I know, it's so good.
I love
Should have
that
watched
movie.
it.
Right, we should have. I wish Space Jam would have worked.
I know, me too.
I love Space Jam.
Yeah. Just we were watching on this website, but Kai said it has tons of viruses. That's why it
I have it on
freezes the
DVD if you
Xbox.
want to borrow it.
Oh.
I got it for $5 at Smith's.
Right?
Oh man, I used to always go in like to Walmart, you know, the $5 movie
Mhm.
bin. For a while there, before I could stream movies online.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a thing where every time I was at Walmart, I bought a new DVD, so I had a big collection.
Yeah.
But then I started letting people borrow the movies, never got them back. So
Yeah.
I bought like probably 45 movies, and
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
most of them disappeared. So it sucks.
I saw one the other day, and like the bin was mostly CDs and a couple DVDs, like shitty ones.
Yeah.
And then there was a Star Wars DVD in there, like a new one, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "There's no way
Yeah.
someone just snuck this in there."
Damn. Yeah, I used to always buy stuff. They always had funny classics in there.
Oh yeah.
That's how I
Or
got
like where
Paul.
they have like the 4 movies in one.
Yeah, those are so good.
Those are the best ones.
That's how we. Well, the Dope Geek, a lot of those came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of movies out there.
I bought a movie from FYE once, and it was a bootleg movie.
Oh, shit.
And I lost the receipt, so I couldn't. So I still have
That
it.
sucks.
It was 50 First Dates.
Of
Bootleg.
Half the screen, the movie wasn't even there. I was like, what?
Jesus.
I have a VHS bootleg of the Phantom Menace.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's so funny. Like, it's actually like a decent bootleg, but at the end, like, and I don't know, I don't remember this being a thing, but everyone stands up and starts clapping, like in the theater.
Oh,
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Just wait a second.
I want a bootleg copy of Batman from the Colorado movie theater.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Man, that'd be worth some money.
What's your favorite movie? I don't know what my favorite is. There's just so many movies that I fucking love. Like, and I forget about a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So to say a favorite, I don't know.
I mean, I have a top, 5 list, but
What
I
is it?
definitely don't have a favorite. I mean, I like Step Brothers. What was the one we were just talking about earlier with...
Dewey Cox?
Yeah, Dewey Cox. Titanic. Edward Scissorhands. Can't think of the other one right now, but definitely those 4.
Titanic's classic.
I love the Titanic.
Right.
I cry every time.
That bitch throws the necklace in the goddamn ocean.
When I love that part when she's all old, she's just...
Right?
I didn't know there's like a alternate ending to that
Yeah.
where I think she doesn't throw it in.
I'm sure there is. I haven't seen it.
I know there's some, like 1 or 2 alternate endings. Like, what? This makes the movie not as good.
I
think.
saw a theory where it was like someone connected that movie and The Great Gatsby, and I want to say another movie that Leonardo
Oh yeah,
was
because
in.
doesn't he get picked up at the ocean or
Mhm.
something?
And I want to say there was another movie, but I don't know. When I read it, I was just like, I see it. It happened. It's true.
Damn. Cool.
Even though I know it's not.
Right? It's still cool though.
I love the one fan theory that did Tron.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How you guys doing?
hi son.
Hello.
Hi, son. Hey, brothers.
But what?
up? They connected Tron to Terminator and then to the Matrix.
Oh, I think I read that one too.
So it was like Tron was the starting of the AI turned into. It was either I can't remember if the Terminator and Matrix was second. Girl's hair is brighter than my future.
The dude on the top right, honestly,
brighter than
sexy
mine.
as fuck.
I mean,
Damn, son.
nudge.
How you guys all doing tonight?
But,
Did you like?
yeah.
Oh, sorry. What was
I kind of lost my train of thought.
You're
Did you
talking
guys
about
like the
Tron,
new Tron?
Matrix and the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the new Tron was pretty cool.
A lot of people hate it. We should have watched that the
I
other
don't think
night.
I've seen the new one.
I wanted there to be a sequel.
I did too.
But, damn, is that a vape?
Damn, you dabbed. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, you know, you miss all the shots you don't take, dude.
Hood by.
Father Tran.
Let's see the dope clouds. What's up, Miles? How you doing?
Hey!
Everyone's showing up now.
Right?
Hey, how's Mr. Miles tonight?
You guys ready for Salty Frank's surprise?
Bro, what in the yeehaw screaming rammer jammer yellow AC unit fallout window screen red soda cups dishwasher sweet tea induced diabetes tractor crossing truck meat and attending aluminum foil on the window. We're only cousins by marriage. Mayonnaise, fried chicken, crack smoking, shooting up, living NASCAR watching. Type of bullshit am I watching?
Pretty much everything you just mentioned.
Yeah. Wait, you think this was redneck? Is it because of the Paps?
Because my I Love Beaver hat.
Oh.
I came home with a sweater that said "I love Beaver."
Because I don't like any of those
That's your way
things.
of coming out to me. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Mom, it is.
Because I also had the "I love boobies" bracelet and like a lanyard. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, Mom, this is it.
My uncle got this at down in Beaver. I was like, I'll wear it on the podcast for you.
You thicker than me with 2 C's.
Hey.
Oh.
What isn't it on Austin Powers when he says "thicker than a Snicker"?
Yeah. Thicker than a Snicker.
I love that. Isn't it, fat bastard?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about long distance relationships? Oh no.
Don't do it.
Are you trying to get one? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, they work if you're wanting an open relationship. But
Right.
other than that,
Yeah. What's the discussion for today's podcast? I don't know. We're just kind of talking about whatever right now.
Conspiracies and long distance relationships.
Yeah. If you guys want to chime in with Miles here, long distance relationships.
Yeah, I think you have to be in an open relationship to have a successful long distance relationship, and then usually even that doesn't work.
No, because then you just drift apart.
Yeah, you start sleeping with other people, and you find someone else that's closer that you like more.
Is it turned on interview mode?
Yeah.
Okay. Long distance relationships.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
Talk about how I was made dad. How you,
Well, this one time.
when a man loves a woman,
Yeah. Right. When a man loves a woman.
I don't know. You guys got anything you want us to talk about? Yeah, like she said though, ocean. If it's an open relationship,
Ocean man, take me by the hand. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
That song makes me think of the SpongeBob movie.
Right?
yeah.
It really doesn't. It's just like I've been in a relationship where I was like an hour and a half apart, and that seemed like tough a lot because like you gotta like plan super hard to even go that far.
She was your high school sweetheart. I mean, you can be in a relationship, but I don't know. You gotta be fucking other people, I think.
I've been in a relationship where I met them online, never met them in person. So I mean, I'm on it.
Hold on, put your headphones on.
It was me. That?
Do it again. Yeah, okay.
Poopy.
Yeah, never.
I got the dildo spatula hanging from the clamp, so.
Oh, okay. No, 1.5 hours is not a long distance relationship at all. What I'm saying is even that far of a distance is still kind of shitty at times.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you go to work for a full day, and then if you're doing anything else with your night, 3 hours back and like to go and come back, you're only gonna be able to see the person for 2 hours that night. It's hard to plan and still have a functioning life.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, if you're super into it and you can,
If you can both make it work, then do it.
I would do it, and I did try to do it, but it didn't work out. Like it just,
Someone gets sad that you're not seeing them. I
right.
feel like that always happens.
It's true, like, because I mean, there's nights like if you get busy, because like at that time I was working and in school, so it was like, yeah, I could.
So it's like you never have time.
Right, like
And when I do, it's like I kind of just want to sleep.
pretty much.
Be alone.
Like, and if I did go out there on a weekday, it'd be like, okay, well, we can hang out for a couple hours, but I'm either gonna go to bed now here or go home and then go to bed. Like, there's not.
No, I feel you.
You guys ever get a good amount of views? So you guys have been doing this for a while? Yeah, we get a good amount of views from time to time. The thing is, we've only been going for like January, February, March, about 3.5 months, but we do it every single night. So, it's getting up there.
We'll get there.
Yeah, it takes time. I'm ready to be serious. I just don't want to be fucked over. Yeah, I guess it comes down to a trust thing, Miles. Like, if you think you can trust her.
Nah, you stream? What do you stream?
Yeah, what do you stream? Yeah, gamer. You do some of the pews.
Yeah, what do you play? Because, we can check you out sometime.
I think in general, though, I think we had that conversation, like, can't remember who it was, like, a while ago, but, fuck, my brain's not working tonight. Oh, I think that open relationships just going to be more normal than it is the further we go down, and
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know, I think it'll be more common because it's becoming less taboo now anyways. And
because a lot of people are, well, and what, polyamorous, isn't that somewhat like open relationship type of thing?
well, I think I don't know if it's the same thing, but I think they'll actually date multiple people.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we know Saxon for sure.
Yeah, we remember you, sir.
It's in your name.
Yeah.
Get a schedule and you commit to it. Builds up community. Yeah, we're on a schedule and fairly committed.
Yeah.
We're usually on every night by 12.
Yep. And tonight, hopefully, we can get the fucking other computer working.
Yeah.
We can always run to my house. I have like a shit ton of USB drives.
Right.
And then try to get Windows on there. Then we can get a lot of spooky game going.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Lincoln's bodyguard, a drunk previously reprimanded for drinking on the job, was not as supposed to protect POTUS the night Lincoln died. Indeed, he was still a star next door drinking, the same saloon where John Wilkes Booth was seeking the liquor courage to assassinate the president. Well, that's a fucked up, crazy fact.
It's weird, the connections between the two.
Yeah.
Damn.
Time travelers.
Right?
They're real.
Time traveling future boys.
I don't think I could ever date more than one person at a time, though.
Date? Oh my god.
Like, be like in a
exhausting.
relationship with more than one person.
No.
Do you
That'd be
know
so...
that dude that had like 5 girlfriends and a wife, or a
Yeah.
couple wives or something, and was able to, none of them knew for years?
Yeah.
I was like, how?
I don't know if I'm thinking of the same story, but I read something in Cosmo where that's like same thing happened and the guy got in a car accident and the only reason all the women found out was because they were like going through his phones and his emails and stuff.
Yeah. I just don't see the... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's way too much stress. Fuck that.
Yeah, I couldn't do relationships with multiple, just like hooking up. And
Yeah,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Because that's okay. But yeah, fuck dating too many people.
Because I think we're also at the point in, like, the species where, like...
Monogamy sucks.
Yeah, monogamy sucks, and also, like, sex isn't always about connection, and people still think that's a bad thing to say.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes you just want to fuck someone and, like,
Mm-hmm.
not have to be in a
Like, it's
relationship with
nice when you have that connection.
Sure,
It makes
yeah,
things
absolutely.
a little better, obviously, but
them. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just need to get off.
Right?
And sometimes, yeah. I always say change is the spice of life, so
Yeah.
you gotta have change from time to time. And that's why a lot of relationships fail, too. Like, or marriages, I guess. Because either they're afraid to tell their partner what they really want to do, or they just get so burnt out.
Shit on my fucking feet, bitch.
Step on my balls.
Yeah. Man, listen to that love line. It's back when... Does he still do that?
I don't know.
He does a couple podcasts now.
Yeah.
But, man, Loveline was so funny. There was a dude that called in that loved when his wife speed bagged his balls.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, some guy loved shoving nails up his urethra.
Do you remember what was the old lady that used to do the same thing as Loveline?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know her name, though.
She was like a...
Did she have, like, a TV show?
Yeah, and she did a TV show and a radio show, and she had, like, doctorates in sex and human nature and stuff like that. And she just got the funniest questions. Like, people would call... The best one I remember is, like, this guy called in, and he's all like, it just doesn't seem normal. Every time me and my girl have anal sex, she starts farting. And she's like, well, listen, son. Like, she called him son because, like, he was stupid. When air goes in,
It's like a
it's
fucking
gotta
plunger,
come
asshole.
out. And he's all like, so it's safe? And she's like, yeah. It's like she's just farting, but it's not her body that's doing it. It's the air from you putting your dick in her ass. And he's like, oh, okay. And then immediately hangs up.
Is.
Yeah.
Right?
What's the best after you have sex and then you just finish and then she's like...
Oh, God.
Did you say it's the best?
I was going to say, I don't
It's
know if
fucking
that's
hilarious.
the best.
I'm just laying there and she's like... trying to hold it in, and then just comes out. Okay.
Don't laugh.
I don't laugh. I do
Forrest
laugh.
is just cracking up.
I like it's funny. I'm not being rude. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Just also.
Cause TMI, that's happened before, and a guy laughed and I cried.
Oh, I'm not trying to be rude, but
No, but I'm just saying, don't laugh.
I'll just sit there.
Laugh in your head. Just look away. Just, I gotta blow my nose.
Forrest.
She starts to.
She turns the TV up really loud.
Because it's embarrassing. Like, I don't know. We can't control it.
No, I know that's why it's funny to me.
That's why it's funny.
Too much stress. Yeah, way too much stress. No, I knew this guy who used to date like 4 girls around here. And I was like, why would you do that? And he's like, it's fun. I'm like, seems like not fun at all. Like,
No.
he's like, do you know how fun it is to sleep with 4
Okay.
different girls a week? And I'm like,
Not friends to date.
yeah, I was like, do you know how like fucked up it
How
is?
big's
for
that
the other-
wallet, son?
Right? I was like, you could probably just, because he's a good looking dude, I was like, you could probably just sleep with 4 different people a week and not be dating them.
Yeah.
And he's like, well.
Man. So I told you, I don't know if I did actually, that I put the picture of my face over the cat's body for my profile picture on Tinder.
Oh, I didn't know you just put it on Tinder.
I've been getting mad matches.
Yeah.
If I swipe, I get like 6 a day. But it's always funny because I just yes everyone at this point. I'm too lazy. Like, no.
Yeah.
So I just swipe everyone, and every time it's always like, see if I can. I love cats. Like, that's always in my description. I'm like, oh, baby, got a cat body. You want to taste his cat cock?
Oh my hell.
We'll bring Jackie Legs along. No, yeah, it's so funny.
I just can't do Tinder. Like, I started doing it again with that funny ass.
Yeah, I do, but like I don't ever. My problem is I get the crazies, and then like so I like honestly I have no intention really to hang out with these girls. Like I don't got fucking time to go date or anything.
Yeah.
So like it's mostly just a boredom thing for me. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I've replied to one match and I was like, she's like, so what are you looking for? And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, I'm looking to find someone to date and build a relationship.
you're like
and,
unmatch,
and, you know, someday I want to get married and have kids. I'm like,
unmatch.
I was like, oh, well, it's not me.
That's what I hate about dating websites. Like, I haven't been on one in a while, but like when people say, what are you looking for? Like, I'm on here, you know what I'm looking
Yeah.
for, bitch.
You should be like you're using Tinder for the wrong thing. I'm just trying to fuck. You
Right.
dirty, dirty whore.
It's just premarital sex.
You
Should just
don't
be
know
my
why I'm here.
response.
I don't know, you wearing garments, bitch? That's a new one for me. Man, what would you do if you're like taking off a girl's clothes and then she's just got her underwear over her garments?
I don't know.
Like, what?
I just
What are you wearing?
True.
What are these?
That needs
Why are you wearing a bra over this?
What are those?
Yeah, what are those? I just made
Start ripping them off with your. Start doing speaking in tongues.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub, right?
I want a guy to do that now.
Man, some guy was speaking in tongues, ripped off my clothes, and started yelling at the top of his lungs while he was fucking me.
It was great.
Yeah. And then he was done.
Then he
started
punched me in my
talking.
nose and came in my eye. It was the best night of my life.
Right?
I can't.
Oh, fuck.
I think after you're done with that one, you just start talking in an extremely proper British accent and then leave.
Oh. I don't know. I
can't do a British accent, but it'd be just so funny.
I was just trying to think of words to say. Like, I can do the accent, but I was like, what words do they say?
Oi, governor.
Yeah.
Pip.
Me mother, she says she want...
Mean muckers.
Yeah.
Listen here, love. Taste me, Lord.
I think it would just be funny to go from Beelzebub, just demon.
Start speaking Latin.
Yeah, demon icum nose punching to proper British boy.
Sorry, love. Didn't mean to bust your fucking no. Or, let's see. Didn't mean to come in your peepers.
Yeah, peepers.
I don't like that British people call like their homes their flat.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it really bothers me because there's this show called the Jeremy Kyle Show, and it's like the British Maury or Jerry Springer, and I don't know, I fucking love watching it. I can't understand what they're saying, and and they always say flat, and it just bothers me. British people bother me, but
Right.
Yeah. I think it's fun. We got some strange. My favorite is just deep ass Irish people who are speaking English
fuck
and
they're saying.
and you're just
like,
what?
Yeah. What is this? The ugly and boring contest?
Yes.
Yeah, you won. Good job.
Your prize is me.
Right.
I'm ugly and I'm boring.
Hey, hidden agenda. Add me on Snapchat. You better be the best looking person around.
Yeah, if you're not at least a 5, it's just gonna be bad.
Add me on Snapchat. No one ever does. They come in, troll, but too big of bitches to add us on Snapchat. Just show us what you look like. If you're fucking a handsome miss or fella, I'll call myself ugly.
Right.
But if you're ugly as fuck, then fuck you, cunt.
Yeah, then it just gets awkward.
Mr. Fella.
Yeah, it's gonna be real embarrassing if you're not. And if you don't add us, did you already leave?
Oh, did you already leave?
Every time.
See, I'm sorry you have shitty self-esteem and you have to come in and troll on the internet. You a little old for Snapchat, eh? What?
Excuse me, I'm 12.
A little old for Snapchat? How old do you have to be on Snapchat?
My mom has a Snapchat. And my grandma.
24? So that must mean you're a child.
Oh boy, oh.
There's an 18 plus warning, you little shit.
You little shit.
When did Snapchat come out?
See, just add me unless you're either a child or a little bitch.
Probably a child.
Yeah.
Snapchat's been out for like 4 years, 5 years, right?
Right?
Yeah,
I was so mad when it became not for sending nudes.
Right?
I feel like it came out my
You're a little young for
sophomore
Snapchat then,
year.
if you think
Yeah.
I'm too old. Came out while I was in high school. No, it came out probably after I was out of high school.
Well, I
yeah.
feel like I was like a sophomore or a junior when it came out. So, I
don't
mean,
know.
you guys were probably still in high school.
Yeah.
Are you guys 2 years older than me or 1 year? I'm 22.
Yeah, 2.
2 years older, yeah.
Well, I'm 1. Well, I don't know.
I'll be 23 in August.
Yeah. I'll be 24 in July.
So yeah, 2. 1, yeah. Wait, what year did you graduate?
14.
Yeah, so 2 years younger. 21st, still rolling around a site built for 10-year-olds? What? Are you... Dude, are you in special ed?
That was the dumbest thing that I've ever read in my life.
You have a GPS on your ankle? I'm sorry you were born with an extra chromosome, dude.
Yeah.
What site's built for 10-year-olds, you fucking retard?
And this guy must really struggle in his day to day.
I know, like... You know?
I just don't know which site's built for 10-year-olds, Snapchat or Twitch. Pretty sure Twitch is ran by
Because you would...
25 to 35-year-olds. And Snapchat, yeah.
If you were... Yeah, you're fucking retarded. That's all there is. Oh, God. You're obviously too young for this channel.
Yeah.
So Sky messaged me earlier today on my hair Instagram page and just like sent me, he's a tattoo artist, and he sent me a picture of like some of his work, and he's like, thanks for following me. Could you describe your next tattoo idea? I'd love to get you in for a free consultation and offer you $50 off your booking. So I was just like, sure, I'll talk to him. So I told him what I want for my next tattoo. He was just like, cool, you'll have to come in. But just barely, he just sent like another little heart. It's like 1:42 in the morning. Oh, it's 2 now, but...
FBI incoming. Oh, you're so fucking retarded. You're getting banned.
Yeah.
See you. Children these days.
Chilling.
Why'd their mother let them on the internet?
Why did their parents even have sex? Less dumb people.
Man, why did I just ban him? I should have left him in longer and let him get the roast.
I think you gave it to him.
I like when Austin roasts people.
Yeah, he just no holds.
Yeah.
Especially when he's drunk.
I love Austin.
Yeah, he cracks me up. He's a funny feller.
He came over to the first time he ever came to my house, he's like wearing little tiny shorts. My boyfriend saw him and he was like, I need those shorts. So ever since, that's all he buys are little tiny shorts.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, what is wrong with you? He just loved Austin.
That's so funny. Yeah, Austin's really funny.
But I mean, those shorts are kind of like the style now.
Yeah, they are. I should start rocking them.
Get the jorts back, dude.
I still have, I keep forgetting to wear them. I have, my cousin had his Marine boot camp, or like, his training shorts, and they're like really small, like old school basketball shorts. And I was like, I'm definitely going to wear those over here one of these nights.
You need to.
I want to wear them to the gym because I think it would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. Start doing squats.
Just looking at some dude.
Right.
Did you say jorts a minute ago?
Yeah.
I saw this guy at Walmart the other night. It was probably like midnight. We were helping our friend get a futon. And I think he was working there, but this guy was wearing bad jorts. Like, they went further than my pants.
Oh, no.
And he was wearing sweatpants underneath them.
Oh, my
I was
God.
like, bruh, what is wrong with you?
Oh, boy.
I was like, and it's not even cold outside.
The jort sweatpant combo. That sounds so awful. That seems so hot.
And, like, they were, like, pretty baggy and loose, too. So it's like, why?
Well, maybe he ran out of underwear and was like...
Or maybe they told him he was going to be outside.
Maybe.
But
What's up, Go Eagles? How you fucking doing?
I want a pair of
Goals?
jorts. Of men jorts.
Right? I always make my own jorts. Every time my knees get ripped, once both of them get ripped, because then I start putting my fucking feet in them and then it just rips down. So
That's
then
what happens with these pants.
I just cut them off and then they become jorts.
Right? Kind of have to at that point.
Yeah. And great. That's great to hear, Go Eagles.
What's next on the conspiracy list?
I have some more Mandela effects.
Yeah, I like those. Those are weird.
So there's sex in the city and sex and the city.
Which one's right?
I think it's sex and the city,
It's
isn't
supposed to be and, but
But
a lot of people remember in the city.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was forever.
And like people have like have old merch that says sex in the city.
So did they change it for like copyright reasons?
Well, I don't think they ever changed
The
it.
people who created the show said like it's never been sex in the city, but why else would there be like merch and stuff?
That's why it's meant, like
Mm-hmm.
alternate.
Someone
weird.
went back and changed it.
Yeah.
And then there's like Snow White instead of we all remember the witch or whatever saying mirror mirror on the wall.
Yeah, it's never said
She
that.
says magic mirror on the wall.
And they're like in movies after that, it always says mirror mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest of them all? But it says, she says magic mirror on the wall.
Huh.
Forrest Gump, we all thought it was life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
He says life was like a box of chocolates. Like that's not a big one, but
Oh, that's weird though. I've seen that movie a couple times and always thought
Yeah.
life's like a box of chocolates.
then the famous one, Star Wars, Luke, I am your father, when it's really no, I am your father.
Yeah. What did I see the other day? I saw one of them. It was this song with Ja Rule, and what song? Who's in it with that? The Ja Rule song has the girl in it,
Shanti?
Shanti, and at the beginning, what's the first thing she says? Do you remember?
No.
It sounds like she says something else, but she's like, "What's my motherfucking name?" Oh, it sounds like she says, "Are you ready?" But she says, "R-U-L-E," spelling his name.
Oh, really?
Ja Rule.
Interesting.
And everyone's like, I thought she said, "Are you ready?" this whole fucking time. But if you listen, she's saying, "R-U-L-E." But it sounds like she says, "Are you ready?"
I did
Yeah.
not know that one.
Because, yeah, that's what he says. All right, what's my motherfucking name? But, yeah, what's more?
Oscar Mayer.
It's spelled
Weird.
M-A. It's Mayer, Oscar Mayer.
And everyone thought it was M-E.
Yeah.
But it's really M-A. Like,
Yeah.
I thought, if I didn't see that one, I would have definitely spelled it M-E.
Mm-hmm. I always thought it was M-E.
Yeah.
Me too.
And then the Jif and the Jiffy peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really Jif, not Jiffy. I always thought it was Jiffy, too.
Me too.
That's all I have for those ones right now.
I think that one I was on the Jif one because I think that's what my dad always called it. Was just Jif.
Yeah.
It's because everyone thinks of Skippy. And
Yeah.
thinks of Jiffy.
I think, yeah. Because I always thought it was Jiffy for the longest
Yeah,
time.
so did I. Like, if you would ask, Jiffy? Fuck is Jif? Jif seems
The
like
fuck
a
is Jif?
like a rebranding of
Yeah.
Jiffy.
I don't like it when people say GIF, Jif.
Which one is it? I don't know which one it is.
A lot of people say it's Jif, but it just sounds wrong to me.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
GIF
what-
just sounds right.
That's what I thought. I was like, it's gotta be, but
Like, and it's a G.
pack
GIF.
my asshole and smoke through my penis. You're,
Down.
come on over.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Pack a fat bowl in your butthole. Let's get it rolling, dude.
What is your address?
Right.
I don't have any more of the Mandela effects, but I have like movie posters and advertisements. I just saw this one how there's a headless woman in like every advertisement ever. Like you never see her face, but it's always just her body.
Huh.
Like I don't know. If you were to Google headless woman advertisements, I'm sure you'd find a whole bunch.
Let's see if we can get the computer to work now. The internet.
Oh, you don't have to.
That's fine. It's weird that the internet has been good, but it's the computer.
It's all jangy.
It's gonna be nice when we get. Cause that one's gonna be way better than.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking? Headless woman?
Headless woman advertisements.
Ah, now it's working real good. Oh, maybe. I like that.
Yeah, and it's on a lot of movies and stuff too. Like not just like
That's weird.
fashion ads and stuff.
Cause we don't want to see these bitches' face. Just kidding.
Well, and like for like clothing companies and stuff, they do it so they don't have to pay the models as much. But like for movies and stuff, like why?
That's true.
Like that part doesn't make sense. Like I can't remember what the movie was, but I was watching a YouTube video, and he was saying a certain movie, and like the 4 leading characters, 3 were guys and one was a woman.
Yeah.
And in all 4 of the movie posters, it was like each character, and each of the character, like it showed the guys' faces, and then with the woman, it just showed her mouth down. It didn't show the rest of her face.
That's crazy.
And she's like an act. I don't know who the person was, but she's an actress.
Yeah.
But they just cut her face off, like.
That's so weird.
And then the person also said, like, it might have to go back into predictive programming. And I was like, so what does that mean? Women aren't going to have faces in like 10 years?
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We're just not going to have heads.
Just, we need to cut that fucking mouth off. Women
We're
only
just gonna
good
be
for one
bodies.
thing.
Jeez.
Fucking and cleaning.
When I worked at Subway, that my favorite joke was, well, this was a perfect job for me. I'm back where I should be.
Make me a sandwich, bitch.
The fat dude looks like Action Bronson.
It is Action Bronson.
I actually am Action Bronson. Go figure.
Speaking of, there's this person on my Instagram, and his thing is Action Bronson, and I always think it's him that likes my picture, so I'm like, oh, what? And
That
I'm like,
happens
no.
to me because Joe Rogan's podcast is called JRA, Joe Rogan Experience, and we have a kid, he's been on here before, but his name is like, that's his initials. So he always likes my stuff, and I say like
think it's
JR. I was like, no way.
You're right.
I'm like, fuck.
Damn it!
You deceived me.
Right, you got me again.
I hate when that stuff happens.
Right.
But when celebrities do like my stuff, I'm like, okay, cool.
Right. Once it's actually gonna happen, I'm like, nah, it's not him. And
You're
I'll
gonna
never
realize
know.
like a month later, just it was.
Right.
Damn.
I'm still wondering what the headless thing is for. I wonder
Yeah,
if it
that I don't know either.
I wonder if it has something to do with like I don't know anything about the modeling, but I wonder if like the movie thing is like certain actresses will like give like if people see their face, they're less likely to go to the movie because they don't like the actress. But I feel like the same thing would be for an actor, right?
I mean, yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why you would hide it.
Well, and I mean, in a lot of like movie ads and stuff, a lot of like, and even like CDs, like the ads are similar, like the posters.
Right.
And it's just so, I mean, like, you like this movie, like, look, this one looks similar, like, go watch that, it'll be funny.
Right.
I mean, that makes sense, but it's still the faces. I don't get it.
Oh.
Same.
Down.
I don't know why, that just reminded me. My friend sent me this page one time where these people, they create dildos that are just based off of, like, biblical things.
Yeah.
And there was one that was
hilarious.
also, like, the Satan dildo, and I was like, I want that one.
Right?
It's all about the bad dragon, though. Those ones are hilarious.
The big purple one?
Yeah, there's tons of them.
The big purple one? I thought I saw one in the street on my way here, but I don't think it was
That would have been
dildo.
hilarious.
I just saw a big black, like, that, but black, and I was like, what is that?
Not Dad Dragon.
Dad dragon.
Maybe. I mean, that might even be better.
Dad dragon.
They make the funniest shit.
I just see. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see someone there was a meme about that one? It was so funny.
Yeah. Because they were, someone posted, like, oh, look, it's a tentacle or it's a, I can't remember, they thought it was like a cute statue.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh my god, no, that's actually, then they would stop. And then the bottom person's like, oh, look at that tentacle dildo.
Yeah. Damn. I always see him on Pornhub.
What the fuck? Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That one is huge, though. It's like a giant dragon
Right.
dick. Oh.
Ah!
David's muzzle? What? Oh, this is for men.
Oh, I was like, that's not good.
Oh, no. Who orders this?
I don't know, man.
That doesn't look right.
No. No, definitely not.
This is a shitter? Twitch? This is for us.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on it. What?
For $15.
You get
Sex
real.
toys are so expensive.
Oh, they're getting weirder as we go
Especially
down.
when they look like dragon mouths.
Hey!
Duke's muzzle.
Janine.
Is this his
Wait.
and hers?
I like the names
wearables?
of them.
Oh.
Wait a minute. That's
Yes!
That's a game
I
changer.
can finally have a dragon cock.
Oh, shit.
Could you imagine, like, you're hooking up with some girl you've never met before, and just randomly you have this big rubber purple thing on your dick.
Right?
Here, just hold on.
She's like, what?
This one's for you.
I'd probably just be like,
All right.
just shrug.
Probably better than your dick, you little bitch.
Right? I did see this one weird video. Like, it was this girl who got sponsored by Bad Dragon, and they sent her like ginormous dildo, and that wasn't the part that was weird. The weird part was that they sent her small little ones that were like supposed to be like toys, I think.
Yeah.
And she shoved all 5 of them up her vagina, and then just like started doing other things. And I was like, "Wait, there's little things in your vagina. Why'd you do that?" And then she like, never mind. It was gross.
She popped them all out.
She popped like 2 out, and then she was like digging for the other 3. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, this took a weird turn of events because I saw it and I was like, got my order from Bad Dragon. Look how funny it is. And I'm like, oh, this could be funny. It wasn't that funny. It really wasn't.
Wasn't that funny?
Joel always told me about this video about a girl shooting that put 4 peppers in her badge and then just shot them both. Oh, shot all 3 of them. I was just like,
Oh God.
I think I saw him. I'm not gonna look it up. I wanted to right now, but later I'm definitely checking that one out. I
Yeah.
gotta find it.
The pepper shooter.
He always told me about it.
When I first started dating my boyfriend, him and his friends were obsessed with, remember the Harlem Shake?
Yeah.
There was a porn video going around called the Harlem Struggle, and every time the girl was giving head, they would like lock their leg around and like twist and like basically like choke her out with their whole dick in their mouth.
Oh no.
And like it was like basically like abuse, and I was like, I can't watch that.
The Harlem
I'm
Struggle.
not into that kind of shit.
Right? Damn. Have you seen those poor girls that talk about their like porn experiences? Like, the
Yeah.
average porn star only lasts like 6 months. Like the ones that they just face fuck.
Yeah.
And she's like, like her tears are coming out, and like, and then they talk about it, and like, this is the saddest thing I've ever watched. Like, this poor girl went to this extent, like.
Yeah,
They just like, no, I can't do this anymore.
There was one on this podcast that I watched. She retired because like she went to this shoot and she said the money was really good and it was like a professional company, but it was just these 3 dudes and like they were just doing awful things to her. And she remembers like one dude put like a combat boot, like he was like doing it from behind, like reached around and like shoved his like he was like wearing combat boots for some reason, it was like a military thing, like shoved it in her face and was like kicking her while doing it, and like it was just, she said it like fucked her up mentally pretty bad.
Yeah. There was this dude, there's someone, one of my uncle's friends or something, like was offered like some dude's like, hey, would you be willing to, we'll pay you, we'll give you like $500 if you want to do this adult video. It's like just a hotel one. And he's like, $500, yeah. And he said he showed up and the girls were maybe 15 years old.
Ooh.
And he's just like, nope, just.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like I was like, tell him to fucking call the cops. Like,
Yeah.
these girls are definitely in a bad situation. Like, that's so. And then, oh man, I saw on the news today, a cop was sleeping with a 15-year-old, had a kid with her, not being charged.
Of course not.
Yeah.
This is what, like, it's not that cops are, obviously there's a lot of bad cops, but the reason they're getting so bad is cops aren't held accountable for their actions.
Yeah, they can get away with it, so they just keep doing bad shit.
So then every cop's like, well, why not?
Let's see what I can get away with.
Right.
So if they would start like charging these cops, then other cops are like, okay, we're gonna get in trouble.
Right.
We're not gonna do this.
We're not above the law.
Exactly. They wouldn't fill the above the law
like,
thing.
Wasn't the one that you talk about where the guy like raped the 16-year-old girl after
against her car? She was 17, but raped her against the back of her car on the police camera's video, and all he got was paid leave.
Paid leave.
So he got vacation time.
So sickening.
It's like, what the fuck? This is why everyone hates these fucking cops. The police union will cover their ass every. Yeah, exactly.
It's disgusting.
Like that cop, she was a lady cop. She was highway patrol, and a city cop was going like 120 miles an hour. She pulled him over, arrested him for reckless driving.
Yeah.
And then she had to go into hiding because the other cops were saying they were gonna plant bombs at her house. She got looked up, like her address got looked up 120 times by the other cops in 1 week. It's like, this lady did her job, arrested another cop that was obviously reckless driving.
Yeah.
The other cops like said they were gonna kill her and stuff.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. That's why people hate cops.
Yeah.
That's why I see, police shot. I'm like, there's a reason it happens. Like, it's sad, but if they weren't such cunts.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the small percentage of cops that do want to try and do good, because they
They're
get lumped in
with these assholes.
Yeah, they get associated, and then also like, how long are they going to stay good, realizing that it doesn't actually work?
No.
Like a couple of weeks ago, my tire blew out on the freeway, and I had no one to come help me. And I don't know how to fucking change a tire because Mr. Winder told me just show a little leg on the side of the road.
Oh,
no.
So I don't know how to change a tire. And I was just sitting there, like, freaking out, and a cop pulled up behind me, and he was just asking me, like, this scenario, and I told him, and he changed my tire for me. So, I mean, that was a good fucking guy.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they should do. I've seen cops, though. Like, this one time, this cop was, like, there was, like, 4 people pulled out, like, they had got blowouts and stuff. Cop just drove right on by.
Yeah.
And they were, like, waving to him, like, hey, we need help. And he's just like, I was like,
what
a fucking dick.
Yeah, I wasn't even waving him down. I was just sitting in my car, like, trying to text people, like, trying to get someone to
because they're supposed to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's nice. See, like that. There's good dudes, obviously. Like, I've met a lot of good cops in my day.
Yeah.
But I've also met the exact opposite. Like, the thing, though, is, like, some of these cops, like, they do shady stuff, but against people that, almost deserve it.
Right.
Like, there was one cop that just got fired from one of the local stations because the dude was he was a heavy drug dealer, like, heroin user and stuff. Bad cop? Dude. No, the dude that he arrested. And, like, obviously a bad dude, but there was a witness, I can't remember, he did something and there was a witness that she had to identify him, and he told her, that's the guy, identify him, put it all on him. Right. Which is super illegal.
Yeah,
you can't just say, that's the guy. And then later in court, she's like, I don't even think that was him. The cop told me to say all that.
Shit.
But like, yeah, he was obviously, but you can't do that.
Yeah, that's.
Which then you're like, because he's obviously a criminal. He's one of the dudes that would go around stealing shit from people's yards. And
Yeah.
so it's like the cop was a bad cop against someone that was bad. So I'm like, I can't blame him.
Yeah, and there's other stuff like that too, where like they try to go after people who definitely need to go to jail, but laws restrict like things they can do.
Yeah.
And it sucks because like that shouldn't be the case ever.
No.
Yeah. That's just problem with local cops around here, though, is they let the big time guys go because they're obviously paid off, and then they arrest you or, harass you for a fucking taillight out or.
Right.
Yeah, one time
License plate light.
when I was working at Baskin Robbins, I was just leaving work. It was like 11:30 at night, and right as I just pulled out of the parking lot, I saw cop lights go on. He came over and he's like, "Do you know your back license plate light is out?" And I was like, "I didn't even know there was a light back there." And he was like, "Well, just get it fixed." And I was like, "Okay." And he let me go, but still, it's like I literally just pulled out of the parking lot.
Right.
Like, what?
There was a time when I had first bought this. Is my old car's Ford Focus. It looked kind of like, it looked like a Super WRX, like with spoiler and stuff. So it looked like a race car. I got pulled over 8 or 9 times in 1 week with, like, all different excuses.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, wait, like, just make stuff up.
Did you get tickets?
No.
That's
they were
good.
just pulling me over to, check on me.
Right.
I was like, you're fucking lying.
Remember that time we got pulled over in your Nissan, coming back from like a party? And it was on 1500 South, and they said that your back taillight was out, and then the second cop came up and shined the light on my side and scared the shit out of me.
I don't remember.
No?
Yeah. I think I kind of do, but...
Yeah, I think they thought we were drunk, which... I don't know.
Could have been true.
Yeah, but they were just...
Yeah. I think they just... Because it was like 11:30 or something like that. And
I've been pulled over probably at least 25, 30 times.
Jesus.
I've been harassed.
How many tickets have you gotten?
2.
Wow.
I've only been pulled over, I think, 3 or 4 times.
That's what I'm saying. They
no
just
tickets.
pull me over just to harass me. Like,
Right.
but, I know my shit nowadays. So, like, back in the day, they're like, this. And I'm like, no, that's not true. And
Yeah.
they just panic, and then they become real assholes and then just leave. It's like, you're fucking lying. No, that's not true. You're just making shit up. I got pulled over at 2 a.m. because I look suspicious. I think pullover quotas are dumb. It's illegal. It's unconstitutional for them to do it.
Yeah, they just passed that law too, law in Utah saying that there's no such thing as whatever, and if any police department finds it, or if the government finds anything with quotas, the police department, everyone gets fired.
I don't know why they don't investigate what's cross.
Yeah.
Oh, most police stations in Utah, because how they got rid of safety inspection checks. The one person told my grandma Bountiful and Woods Cross are pulling people over and giving them tickets to make up for the money they're losing because of safety.
Yeah.
What?
So they're breaking the fucking law.
Right.
I remember a couple of years ago, Calford went on Facebook and did a little light video saying how he was just over getting Panda, and he was sitting in his car vaping, and a cop came over and knocked on his window asking what he was doing, and was getting super nosy, and he was just like, I'm just vaping, and he was of age, and he thought he was smoking weed or something, but he just wouldn't leave him alone. I don't think he got a ticket, but the cop was just being a super dick about it.
Yeah.
And so now whenever I'm driving in Bountiful, I make sure I'm not vaping out the windows. So I don't get pulled over.
And the cops are just weird. I don't know.
Around here, they're just
Dumb.
Yeah. Very dumb.
Mm-hmm.
The one cop, he's fired now he's been fired 3 times, and then Woods Cross just keeps rehiring him. The one cop had been fired 2 times from other cities, and then Woods Cross hired him. It was for stealing drugs. He would arrest people, and the evidence would go missing.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's going missing right into his bloodstream.
Yeah. Then why would Woods Cross fucking hire this guy that's been fired?
I don't know. Maybe there's just not a lot of cops looking for what's
well, there is. The chief is
shady.
Crooked. Very crooked.
Mm.
It's kind of
making that fat salary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you seen their salaries?
Mm-hmm.
They're making over $100K a year at Woods Cross.
Woods Cross? Ain't shit go on in Woods Cross.
So you think about plus the stuff they're Why are they
Wow.
making over $100,000 a year for?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's not a fucking thing that's gone on Woods
No.
Cross in like.
For them to make six figures.
Dude, does Woods Cross Police cover Foxborough though?
No, it's considered North Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, well then there's not shit that goes on.
No.
Foxborough's fucking dirty now.
Yeah.
But
We can look it up, I think.
I used to live down there before, like, it turned to shit.
yeah.
And, I mean, even then, I had this one neighbor, I was just walking around, and this kid, he just started, like, harassing me and my friend.
Yeah.
And so we're just like, okay, like, we'll talk to him. And then ever since that one time we talked to him, he just would always come and knock at my door at, like, random times. And I'm like, Kate, like, I don't
it's
fucking
all
know
fine
you.
for-
Right. There's been like 3 or 4 hostage situations down there in the past like year, and a couple shootings,
And
and
that's still scary because my aunt and uncle live down there and they have 3 little kids. Like, that's just, I know a lot of families that live down there.
well, it's weird because they're like nice houses down
Yeah,
there.
they're way nice.
Yeah.
Like, when I lived down there, we were renting out one of the model homes. So we got, like, all the furniture that came with it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a 6-bedroom house. Like,
Jesus.
It's a
we
fucking
can't say
nice
right now.
house.
Yeah, but they're making over. I think the chief makes $150 a year.
That's wild.
For what?
Yeah, for what? 'Cause if they took care of Foxborough, I'd get it. But if they don't take care of Foxborough, then nothing.
no.
Like,
Not even.
there's been one murder in Woods Cross, and the whole entire time Woods Cross has been the
Yeah.
city. And Scruffy took care of that one.
Yeah, he did.
You remember Scruffy from Woods Cross?
Damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Officer Dammit.
I was going to say Scruffy.
He was the detective that did it
Yeah.
at the time.
Really?
There's a documentary, or he's on one of the police shows that does
Yeah.
murders, and because apparently it was a pretty crazy murder.
Yeah.
So he's on the show. I was watching. I was like, "The fuck! That guy gave me 17 truancies in 1 week."
Damn it!
So the officer who ran the school for us, who was
Yeah,
kind of a cunt.
He was nice to me, but yeah,
Yeah, he was nice to me too because I took his class,
yeah.
the police whatever class.
He kicked his daughter out for being lesbian.
Yeah,
I
that's.
want to know which officer you're talking about. But I know you
It
probably
starts with an S.
can't. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Dang.
Yeah.
he's just a shitbag. Like to other people, he was cool. Like with some people.
Yeah.
But I took his class and we watched that whole entire documentary, and he was just an interesting. That cop's an interesting guy.
2 of my accidents were, like, during school, and he was the one who came on the scene right away, and he both times he let me out of class. Like, he went back and wrote me a note.
Oh wow.
But then I mean, I don't work at Subway anymore, but he would come in and he would act like he don't even know me. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was super cool to me. Like, he covered for me a couple times, got me out of some shit.
Yeah, no, he was cool with me. I just think.
I know, yeah, he's just not a very good person.
Yeah.
But I just got lucky to where, I was like,
I didn't like the other cop, the one that was, like, on steroids.
yeah.
I never knew his name, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no one did. He beat up Thomas one time.
Thomas.
F.
Yes. I believe that.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, he beat you up, but he didn't give you a ticket.
My favorite thing that
Did Thomas deserve it, though? Just kidding.
I think Thomas was just super drunk underage, and then he, like, grabbed Thomas by the neck and smashed him against the wall, and then Thomas like, what the hell? And he was, like, punching Thomas on the ground and then choked him out.
jeez.
I picked Thomas up in a field once wearing just a robe and tube socks.
He would wear weird stuff, yeah.
I love
He used
Thomas.
to come hang out, and he would just have a towel on. So I was like, why are you wearing a towel? Because he gets really sweaty. He's like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to get sweaty. It's embarrassing.
No, he does.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hi to him right now.
I was Coach Allen's TA,
Yeah.
and it's for the sociology class, and one of the things is like, I can't remember. It had something to do with like some weird thing, but anyways, they planned it so once every term the school cop comes in and does like a full-on arrest, but for a stupid reason.
Yeah.
So since I was the TA, I was the one he arrested. So he came in, and he's a good fucking actor. Like, he came in, he's like, where the fuck is he? And like, it was hard for me not to like laugh and smile.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew what was happening?
Yeah, because like because they told me I was gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, where's Wes at? And like everyone in the classroom's like, and he's like, I told you not to park in my fucking spot again. And like he came and like he's strong dude. Like
Yeah.
he grabbed me and like ripped me out of Coach Allen's chair and like slammed me against the wall, and he's like, "You piece of shit," and like dragged my ass out of the classroom. And like we're sitting out in the hallway, and he's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that was fucking great."
That's funny. Hey, what's up, a rat salad? How you doing?
What a name!
That's
rat
a great name.
Salad. I love it.
But yeah, only a couple people didn't buy it. Like I think Manuel's sister's in that class, and she's like, "Fake." I was like,
Fake
"Shut
news.
up. Fake."
Lies, fairy tales.
Man, I just forgot I was a TA for who was the, like 8th grade science or English teacher in South Davis, Groot or
The Groot, yeah.
is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was her TA.
Oh my god, there were some funny stories with the Groot.
Yeah, I don't know why she let me be her TA, because in her class is when everyone was throwing books and stuff,
I was in that class.
and then everyone got in trouble,
Yeah.
and then the funniest was like, you remember everyone's like, who was involved, and I wrote my own name, but everyone wrote Nathan S.
Yeah.
And we're like, right, Nathan, right here. He had nothing to do with it, but write his name down.
Yo, is that Action Bronson? Yeah, it is, my dude. What's up?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was in that class because it was the substitute.
Yeah,
And we just fucked that classroom up.
yeah.
I didn't know you were the TA.
I wasn't the TA in that class.
Oh, you were?
I was in that class, and then I was because I was in 8th grade.
Oh, right.
And I was the TA for her 9th grade year. So I was like, should I be her TA? And
Yeah.
it kind of sucked, though. I love your red hair.
Thank you.
Thanks, little ducky. Thanks, everyone that just joined in.
Yeah, what's up, people? We're talking about high school. And
Yeah, eating ass.
are you a fan of Iowa football? Of course.
Are you a fan of Iowa football?
Who isn't?
What team's in Iowa?
You know.
I don't fucking know. Iowa State?
Well,
Is that where, talk about sports?
What sports? Utah Jazz won tonight. Fucked
Well-
up you OKC.
I don't sports.
Specifically hockey?
What's your team?
Go
What's your
Penguins.
hockey team?
Go Sidney Crosby.
Did you see that one dude that was trying to hand I can't remember his name, Chris, I think. He was trying to hand the girl the hockey puck, and then they just kept taking it from her. The little girl, did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Like with the dog, like, here you go. Oh, just kidding. Like that?
Talking about, I'll show you. Chris Collinsworth, I think. Is that-
Cornhuskers or Hawkeyes? Cornhuskers.
Fuck the Kings, fuck the Ducks, fuck the Hawks, fuck everyone except the Sharks.
Yo, how about them Vegas Golden Knights? I don't know what that is.
So, he was trying to hit, let's see. Hockey player handing. It's like Chris Collinsworth or something.
I think that's a football player.
Really?
Yeah.
Capitals. Yeah.
Putt girl.
Yeah, he kept trying to hand this girl, Conley, this puck, and he had to do 3, because first, there it is. Yeah. He tried handing it to her, and then a kid took it,
Oh.
and then, so he went, got another, because they were practicing, so now they have pucks everywhere, got another one, a dude caught it over the girl, then handed it to his son.
That's fucked
And
up.
then finally, I think he threw it to the guy, or to a dude, and the dude had caught it and then handed it to her or something.
These fucking people, man.
A good-hearted
I hate
hockey
it when
player
people are
wants
like
to
that
make
at
a little
games,
fan
and they're
happy,
just, like,
so he
trampling over
tosses.
little kids trying to get that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're a grown-ass person.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, see what she tries to. I'll pull it. I can't pull it up right now.
Well, he even points at her.
Yeah, he does. He was trying to hand it to her. See? See? That dude. Oh, that dude caught it, handed it to that kid.
Yeah.
And she's like, super disappointed. So he went and got another puck and was like, hey, here you go. That dude caught it, handed it to that kid.
Man,
See?
fuck that guy.
He took. What a dickhead. So he's like, this is for you. That's who he's trying to give it to, is that girl. See, that guy. I think that guy, yeah. He finally hands it to her.
Oh.
I feel like that guy's with, like, all those kids, though.
Maybe. Because she just pointed, like, That's so adorable.
That is
Yeah,
so
she
cute,
was
though.
stoked. Yeah, he was trying to give it to her the whole time.
Right.
That's why he's pointing to her. He's like, "Hey, this is for you."
He's just
And then
The sharks are cool. A rat salad, I dig them.
the Jazz look for real, right? Fucking destroyed OKC 2 nights in a row.
Vegas Golden Knights are the new hockey franchise this year.
They beat
4-0
the
first round playoffs. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Damn, that's awesome.
There's this baseball video that is.
Brent Burns is the sexiest hockey player alive. He looks like the big man in blue.
Hey.
Let's look him up.
Shout outs.
I don't know what just happened on Amazon. I don't know how that popped up.
Unisex. There you go. Oh, it's the Twitch store. It goes to Amazon.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, that guy's got a way better beard than I do. You
I
kidding
don't
me?
think he has teeth though.
Hey, well, you know. Still looks
What
like
a
a.
cutie.
He's
Yeah.
got a big beard though.
I'd probably fuck him.
Those are probably
I
from
mean-
missing. Those are probably puck teeth.
There's this funny ass video of this kid at a baseball game. He catches. I can't remember if a baseball player
Is that
throws
where
it.
he catches the? He has one ball and
Yeah, he catches one ball from a player, but he already has one like he probably brought to try and get signed. And there's this cute girl like by him, so he hurry and puts the one he just caught in, and then hands it to the cute girl, his other one to the cute girl, and she's like, "Oh."
Yeah, so he has a ball in his hand already, and then the dude throws him the game ball,
Gets
and he catches
switcheroo.
it. Well, he doesn't even. He just catches it in his mitt, and then goes like that, and then just hands the ball he already handed in his hand to her.
Yeah.
And then kept the game ball in his mitt.
Yeah.
Knowing my dumbass, I'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny though, because he was probably like what 13 years old.
Yeah.
And she was probably 19, 20.
Yeah, at least.
And he's like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
And she's like,
making the moves.
and then he just has the other ball. So he just handed her his ball he brought to the game.
I like the. Oh, there's
He's
a
the
lot of
best defensive man in the league. He won the Norris last year.
Damn.
That's so cool.
He looks like he's missing a couple teeth. He's probably been in a couple
Yeah,
fights.
defensive man. And
I like there's a lot of cool baseball players though that like there was one year where this dude's bat broke and like a piece hit this girl. It didn't like fuck her up too bad, but he went like after the game and found her and gave her like a signed bat, helmet, gloves,
Nice.
like his cleats, like everything.
That's
It's
cool.
not his fault, like bats just break.
yeah.
But, you know, he didn't have to go do that.
No, it's cool. There's some good dudes out there.
Right. I like this dude. His name's Adrian Beltre. And he plays on the Rangers, and he's known to be like a goof. So like,
Hey, which one is he? Is he the?
third baseman. I think he's Dominican.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
he like every time like someone comes to third base, he'll like smack their ass.
Yeah.
Or like untuck their shirt.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's always fucking harassing.
Yeah.
I love that when they're just. I was watching the video, like, well, they'll light each other on fire.
Yeah.
And then they'll blow a big old bubble in their gun.
Put it on their hats.
Put it on their
yeah.
hat.
The best is there was this guy in the pitching dugout. One of the teams, so usually the dugouts for the reserve pitchers are out like in the outfield,
Yeah.
but theirs are like on the side, like next to first and third base. One of the dudes who was in the in that dugout, he made a speed gun out of Gatorade cups and then just put the front and it just said slow, and he was pointing it at the opposite team's pitcher every time he pitched.
God damn.
It's like that's just pure boredom at that point.
When's baseball season?
It started already.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Because I want to go to some Bees games just because, like,
Oh, I don't know if the bees have started yet.
okay. They're just fun to go hang out and drink beer at.
No.
The last Bees game I went to is when they had the actors from the Sandlot there doing like signings, and then after the game they played the game on the field, and like people were able to go down and watch
Damn.
it.
That's cool.
It was a couple of years ago, but it was really fun.
One of the first Bees games I ever went to was with Sam and his family, and we were probably 12, 13 at the time, but I looked super young, so they were getting people from the kids from the crowd, and they're like, "You, come on." I was like, "Okay." So it's like me and all these little kids. It was cool. I had to go do something on the field.
Yeah.
I don't think I got anything. I think
That's
I just
okay.
I think I did get a sign something, or
That's still dope.
yeah.
The last Angels game I went to in California was a couple years with my family, and I, for some reason, fell asleep, and I woke up and my whole family was gone. And
Oh,
I
and
look
they just
up.
left.
Well, I look up and they're like 10 rows above me in the shade. They just left me in the sun to
Oh,
roast.
fuck.
I'm just.
That's fucking
They're
weird.
like, oh, better not wait
That's
for
my
her
favorite
out.
thing about
Well,
the
and
bees.
I asked my mom, I was like, why didn't you wake me up? She's like, you looked comfortable. I was like, bitch. I'm at a baseball game. I'm not comfortable.
Right?
That's what I love about bees games, though. Is no one goes to them, so you
Yeah.
can buy the $10 grass seats and then go sit front row.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We always did that. I'm like, I was always like, back when my anxiety was really bad.
Uh-huh.
So like we would just like go in, buy a ticket, and then just go straight to front row. And I was like, someone's gonna come, and no one ever fucking did. But
Right.
I was like, guys, we're just sitting in these fucking seats.
Yeah, I don't think they
That's
really
gonna be
care.
me if I were to go.
Right.
Do that now.
Yeah, I don't give a shit anymore. I would go right to front row.
I've seen a lot of cool people, like,
I got pure for 800th time.
You broke the seal.
I did.
always breaking that seal. Someone... We have a Discord. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Mm-mm.
So it's like a text thing. So like everyone who like watches the podcast can come and like message when we're not streaming, and then we can also like hop in here and you can do like live calls. So you can do it on the phone or the computer. But it says someone posted something, but I can't find it.
But it's like not showing you.
Yeah.
My Twitter always does that. It always says I have a notification and then they go.
Right.
Nothing's there.
Yeah, I was a big baseball fan, but it's fucking kind of boring.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind watching baseball games. They're long.
They need to do a lot of different things. They need to shorten the season.
Mm-hmm.
Because when there's 100 and something games, like, just too much.
It's way too much.
And they need to shorten the game to like 6 or 7 innings.
Yeah.
9 is just
It's way
it's
too
too
many.
long.
When my family went to California this last summer, my uncle went to like 3 baseball games. He went to like a Padres game, an Angels game, and a Yankees game. And I didn't know he was going to the Yankees game because, I mean, Yankees is my favorite, and I was like wanting to go. But then after he came home, he was telling me about it, and he was like, wait, isn't the Yankees your favorite team? I was like, yeah, I really wanted to go. Thanks for the invite.
Right? Were they playing the Angels or something?
I think they were.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I went to when I was up in Seattle, I went to a Mariners game and they were playing the Yankees.
Woo!
Yeah, that was cool. Like, there's like a couple
Awesome.
years.
No.
You want some?
Bacardi is scary.
No, I'm good. You want some?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who, but a friend that I used to be friends with in junior high, she hooked up with this guy that I'm sure you guys know, and she thought she was pregnant. Like, she kept taking pregnancy scares or pregnancy tests, and they kept saying positive.
Oh no.
And so she was like freaking out. So she finally like told him, and he texted me. I was over at her house, and he texted me, and he was like, "Hey, come outside." So I went outside, and he handed me this like big huge water bottle, and I couldn't see through it because it was just like one of the plastic ones.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Give this to her and like tell her to drink it." And I like opened it up, and it was just a whole bottle of Bacardi just dumped into it.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was his way of saying like, "Here you go, like get rid of it," because he wanted to go on a mission.
Oh no.
He never went on a mission.
Can you message me who it was?
Yeah, I'll just write it down real quick.
Damn, that's hilarious.
Totally.
That happened to me so many times.
He
Like,
still messages me and tries to hook up.
Oh boy.
damn. Sometimes I wish I was a girl. Get a message and it's like, hey, wanna fuck tonight? I mean, I
you
do, but
usually
not
get
with
a
who I
no.
want to.
Right.
Yeah, so never mind. It happens. Dude's in.
I don't think I spelled the last name right, but
Funny. Yeah.
He was one of those kids that was a dick to everyone but me.
He wasn't a dick to me.
Yeah, me neither. Like, everyone's like, he's such an asshole.
I didn't
was like-
like him, but he wasn't
Oh, yeah, I
a dick to me.
didn't. That's why I'm like, I never, like, had a problem with him. Like, I knew he was a douche, but, like,
yeah.
he was never an asshole to me. Like, he was always, like, super nice to me. Like, hey, dude, how you doing?
Just seemed drama followed him everywhere.
No,
yeah,
it did.
it did. But, yeah, he was always like, hey, how are you doing? So I was like,
Yeah.
he's a, I understand why everyone thinks he's a douche, but, like,
me and that same friend, after, like, a couple months after that happened, she ended up not being pregnant. But, yeah. We TP'd his house with a whole bunch of friends, and his parents caught us and, like, came outside and were, is it because we're Peruvian? And I was like, no!
No.
Yeah. White pride.
Because your son's an asshole. And we cleaned it up, but
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
Right?
Is it because we're Peruvian? Yep.
You got us.
Darn.
Just us white girls, you know. You know us. We're all just racist.
That's so funny.
Damn pregnancy scares.
The worst.
The worst.
Glad I've never had any.
Yeah.
Lucky. I have. I'm having a woman.
I'm not even a
Right.
woman. I thought so once, but it ended up being something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens to me too.
That's just a scary conversation for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
But I'm more than positive I can't have kids, so
Yeah.
there's always that.
Yeah. It's good and bad, but
Mhm. I mean, my gynecologist told me there's a pretty good chance I can't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll go with your word.
yeah.
Right. But to be fair, I know someone that said
The same thing.
the same thing and she had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chandler was sleeping with a girl the same way. She's like, you can just do it inside me. Like, I can't get pregnant. He's like, good one.
Good one.
Good one.
He's like, trying to pull a fast one on
It's
me.
the knee slapper.
Well, he was like, that's the thing though, like, you know, he's like, she was told she can never have kids. Like, so if there's a slim chance that he got her pregnant, she's gonna keep the kid.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like, nope.
That's why your pull-out game need to be strong.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I practice Jenga on a daily.
The fucked up was when were you there when we were hanging out with my parents and they were like, no, just pull out. My mom's like, that doesn't work. Look at Forrest.
Oh no! Damn.
I
And
was
then
like,
just a small tear comes out.
Right.
yeah,
One single tear.
just cry, baby.
That's when you look at her. Thanks for getting rid of my N64.
Bitch.
I was just listening to that episode I was on when we were talking about
Goddamn N64.
I'll never let her live it down.
You can't.
She fucking gave that shit away. It was green and clear, and I had so many games. Like, do you know like those big Tupperware containers?
Yeah.
Like it was like that full of N64 games.
It's a lot of money now.
That's what That's what the most mad. I was
Did you just toss it?
No, she gave it to my uncle, and when I asked my uncle now, he's like, no, I don't have it. I was like, fucking liar.
Her or him?
Him.
Him. He just doesn't want to give it back.
So he has little kids, they're
Mhm.
still young, so, and they've like, he's always popping these little fuckers out. So I think either
Maybe
they
we're in Utah.
ruined it or he gave it to someone else
Yeah.
and just doesn't want to tell me. Because we had two, so Julie, she gave us theirs, so we had the gray one and the clear. I got the
Yeah.
clear when I was young. And I don't know, my mom's like the opposite of a hoarder. If something sits around too long,
My mom too.
like
Same
she doesn't
with
like
mine.
clutter at all. Like I understand, but it still sucks.
I don't like clutter either, but if you don't know the value of something, ask somebody.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
was like a long time ago. It was like 12 years ago. She gave it
Yeah.
away, but
Right.
she gave away the NES or the Super Nintendo as well.
And my mom gave away a bunch of like Star Wars shit to the neighbors one time, and I was like, "Dad's not gonna be happy about that move."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we got a stupid Star Wars collection going now.
That's a problem though, because on my mom's side of the family, I'm the oldest child by 4 years. Kai was the next oldest.
Yeah.
So like, growing up, like for the first long time, even when all the other kids, I was super spoiled.
Right.
Like on my mom's side, I was the first grandchild, the first nephew, so like everyone I was super spoiled. So I was just constantly, people buying me shit. So like I
Right.
had so many things. Like she's like, you don't need this.
Right.
So like, I understand, giving it away. She's nice, but
Yeah.
that still sucks.
Yeah, I was fairly spoiled for kind of the same reason. Like
Yeah. Same.
my mom's mom wasn't in my mom's life, for a long time until she was like an adult. So then she wanted to like reconcile kind of and spoiled me a lot. And then my great grandparents spoiled me, and then being an only child, like, you know, my parents took care of me. So
Yeah, same thing with me.
it sucks because everyone's like, "Oh, I bet you're spoiled," and I was like, "Kinda."
It's like yes and no. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes like I feel like it's more like with my grandparents and like my aunts and uncles more than my actual parents.
Right.
Like yeah, my mom spoiled me a little, but I mean not more than like my grandma did.
Right. Yeah.
I knew a kid that was an only child, and his parents were divorced. So he was an only child and the only stepchild for.
Yeah.
So he was
Living it.
got anything he wanted. Like I remember he like had the very first iPod Touch when it came out. I was like, "What? Fucking let me see that shit, son."
Well, and then at that
Best
point,
friends.
at that point too, it can kind of like turn into like a competition between the parents too. Like,
That's the thing. It was, but yeah, he was a really nice kid. For some so my mom gave him a ride to school from like all through elementary and I think in junior high too, and then high school I wanted to do it because like you know they gave us $50 a week to he would come over at like 5 a.m. and then
yeah.
and I was like, fuck, I'll give him a ride and I'll tell you who it is after. But yeah, like he's a super nice kid, but a spoiled bastard.
Right. We were poor until about a year after my sister was born, so I watched my sister get spoiled.
Oh.
Dang. See, it sucks, like, being older now, because, like, you know, when you're younger, you don't understand, like, financial situations. So I didn't realize how much my parents struggled, but even though they would still, like, spoil me for, like, birthdays and Christmases, and, like, I look back and I'm like,
Yeah.
it makes me feel bad.
There's this movie called Riding in Cars with Boys. It has Drew Barrymore in it. It's pretty old, but it's just about like a girl who gets pregnant really young, and the dad's just kind of like deadbeat, but the son he doesn't see like the bad things that the dad does because that's his idol, and so he like looks up to him. The dad finally leaves, but he like blames the mom his whole life.
Shit.
And like the mom, she's trying to be a good mom, but I mean, yeah, she makes mistakes because she was a young mom.
Yeah.
And every time, like even the first time I watched it when I was little, I cried because it made me just think of like my mom's situation. Now when I watch it, I cry and I still text my mom and I'm like, I'm sorry, like I know it's not my fault, but like, thank you for everything.
Right.
It's so
It's a
funny.
good movie though.
What's your take on the TV show Teen Mom?
It's.
Fairy rooms made of porn.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Of course.
I know I'll get to that question
Yeah.
in just a second, but this another podcast I listened to, they bought her sex toy, the one that's like her ass and her vagina, and they got a rolling pin and many other things just to see what they could shove in there. The rolling pin broke it.
Oh,
they
shit.
ripped it right now. But Teen Mom, I liked 16 and Pregnant when it first started because it was the reality of teen pregnancy, but Teen Mom it got too far and they're too much into themselves than actually like caring about their life and with the kid.
I know, like, it scares me because, like, I don't watch it, but my mom, like, watches it. And I'm like, it's kind of glorifying this idea that isn't a glorified situation. Like, it's supposed to tell you, like, this is hard to do, don't do it.
Yeah.
But then you find out, like, these guys, they're making, like, a shit ton per episode, and, like, they're famous and super popular, and they glorify it. I'm like, they need to not make these shows.
Like, and Farrah's the worst example of that show.
Absolutely.
Like, she did everything to the extreme that she
Right?
could have done.
Yeah.
I remember Brett would always wanted to be on 16 or Pregnant. That was his life plan. He said if he gets on it, he's gonna start wearing camo hats and acting super country. He's like, that's how every guy's on there. I
isn't
gotta
that the
be
rule?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
That was his plan, was to be on 16 and Pregnant. It was so funny.
Like, there were some girls on there, though, who didn't, like, make it to Teen Mom, who were on 16 and Pregnant, who were actually, like, I don't know, like, good stories
Yeah.
that,
Right.
like, you wanted to follow through, but they'd never happened because they didn't want to do Teen Mom.
Right.
Because they wanted normal lives.
The one chick that had red hair, not Pharaoh. She was another chick.
Macy, she had, like, little gauges or something.
I think so, but she was really, I liked her.
Yeah, she was
a
cute.
good person. And
She, I don't really watch it as much anymore, but I watched the latest season, like, a year or so ago, and she got married, is on their second kid, I believe, maybe third. But yeah, she's doing good. Her and her new husband have like their own clothing line.
That's when I liked her because she was actually not a shitty person.
And she was trying not to be in the new season of Teen Mom because of Farrah. Because I guess like one of the kids at her son's school was like asking the son like, "Oh, you know Farrah? She was in a porn." Like to this little tiny kid who's like in first grade. He's like, "What?"
Right.
What's a porn?
Well, and yeah, that's the other thing that's weird about just everything now is these little kids can find shit at such young ages with cell phones.
Oh, I feel bad for Farrah's kid.
Oh, for
She's
sure.
gonna grow up to be fucked. She's gonna be a porn star.
Yeah.
By the time she turns 18.
Oh, absolutely.
She's already getting prepped for it.
Right. Which one was it that the daughters that were, one had health issues really bad?
I know there was one.
Was it Farrah? She like had serious health issues, I remember.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I can't remember which girl was that, but yeah.
I know one of the moms, she had twins and like they had really bad eye problems.
I think that was them, and I think that one of the daughters ended up being like one that couldn't walk.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She had problems walking.
Yeah.
I think she grew out of it, but
That's good. We're at 3 hours, so whenever you guys want to call it.
I'm good whenever. I'm not.
whenever's clever.
Whenever's clever. You got anything else on the list that we could close out on?
I mean, I just wrote stuff about planes that are scary, or that they think it's safe, but it's really not.
Talk about these scary planes.
Yeah, like what do you mean?
Like how the life jackets, they're not really so we don't drown. It's just so they can identify our bodies. And so our body's a little preserved, and like they're bright colored so they can spot it a little easier. Jeez. And so that way like your family can't sue the airline for not finding your body.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Same with the gas masks. They aren't supposed to actually give you oxygen. They're supposed to get you high so you stop panicking.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
It has like a chemical in it that makes you not like panic.
Jeez.
Because like you're more than likely gonna die unless you're Travis Barker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather go out being high as fuck than not.
Right? Jesus.
And then the last one's just the seat belts, unless it has like that thick like airbag on it. Just like the one that just straps right here. Like if you do crash, you're most likely gonna die because you're gonna like snap in half.
If a plane crashes, the seatbelts aren't doing shit for you.
Yeah, I never understood the whole seatbelt thing.
Like they don't do shit.
Because they only make you wear it when you take off and land, right?
Right.
So,
unless there's turbulence.
Yeah.
But even still, like, I don't know.
Like they should be like car seat belts, not just
harnesses. Maybe. Yeah.
Like I would feel a little more safe if it was like a car seat belt. I don't know why, I just would.
Yeah.
Well, even still though, because like I got in a car crash going like 30, 35, and like my whole entire like where the seatbelt was here and here was green, like bruised green and purple. So I couldn't imagine like
a plane crash.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fucked for sure, but you may be alive.
Yeah.
Oh, but the only one there, you're just gonna fucking fold.
You might even rip in half.
I don't think I've ever been on a plane with an airbag.
Damn.
I don't think I have either.
Chandler got in a plane crash.
Yeah. Really?
In a small air, like, the personal planes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on a plane crash on one of those.
Never actually really heard the story. Never wanted to tell it to me.
I don't think he remembers. He was young.
Yeah.
Like, they were all super young, and I think they just hit a mountain.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Like, my mom flies down to St. George because she's just a bougie bitch and can't drive. So if she does that, I just fly with her because why not? And so even those flights are scary. Like, it's just the one-seater on each side, but it's just, I don't know, it's just scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't been on a plane since 2nd grade.
Planes are scary in general, but...
I want to go on a plane.
Well,
maybe I'll go to Tennessee. Maybe I'll tell them to fly me down.
There you go.
It'll be a good experience. I want to do it.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I've only been on one that I remember, which was like 3 or 4 years ago, and then apparently I was on one when I was super young. But I don't remember that.
The last time I flew was last summer, and I mean, this was me the whole time, just...
Right.
I hate planes. I only do it if I have to.
Yeah, I'm not like a... I don't know.
I mean, I'm scared of cruise ships too, though, but I'll still go on those.
Yeah, I'm scared of open water. I don't know.
I want to go on a cruise ship real bad.
I do too.
Cruises are so much fun.
I've never been, so I want to go.
I do too.
Just get like a cheap one to like Mexico or something, just like a 3-day one.
Yeah, they're not
super
expensive.
cheap.
Yeah, I know Cameron and them want to go.
I do too.
But I think we don't have money or something. So then, I don't know. Cameron's like, yeah, 4%. He was talking about, like, him and the brothers going. I was like, I want to fucking go on a cruise.
They don't think we have money?
I don't know what it is. Like, it seemed like they didn't want to ask us. Because he asked me, and then it was like, he's like, yeah, we can get a 4-person cruise, something. He was talking to Chandler. I was like, I'm right here. I want to go.
Right.
I know Ensenada, Mexico's like one of the cheapest ones, so definitely look into that one.
I would go for sure. Never been on a cruise. Get fucking drunk.
Go and get drunk.
Rum
Just party.
Springer.
Right.
Just
That
go
was so good.
hit on all the ladies.
Yeah. What's up, Granny?
Yeah.
You're taking young dick.
I
Come to
hooked up with somebody on a cruise ship before that I just met.
Oh shit! Time to go on a cruise then.
It was on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh shit!
They invited me to their room. I was like, okay.
On the way.
They had green mirror. I was like, I'll follow you.
Yeah. Damn! Time to go on a cruise.
Right.
Booze cruise.
Yeah. Booze cruise for sure.
The funnest of times.
I've even heard the Disney ones are pretty fun.
I've always wanted to go on one of those.
If they have booze, I'm down.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if they do.
If they
I'm
don't,
sure they do.
If they don't, I'll just be like,
Just sneak it into your mouthwash.
That's
Yeah.
true. Oh shit, Tim. Why do you have 8 bottles of mouthwash?
I need to clean my teeth.
My teeth get real.
Just say my dad's a dentist.
Yeah, gingivitis.
I just go.
Diabetes.
I start to say what I.
Disrespectful asshole.
Fuck do you think you are asking me about my mouthwash?
Yeah.
But
Don't
food
question me.
coloring and all the
Yeah.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, but
What?
see, you'd have to only bring
vodka or
vodka, yeah.
Or that.
or rum.
Some rum boys.
I don't give a shit as long as I'm not sober on a cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Cause that would suck.
I think when we went on a cruise to the Caribbean, I bought a couple pipes down there. Each guy that I bought it from was just like right on. Like he was just like so pumped that I was buying a pipe from him.
That's hilarious.
They were like $5 for like handmade pipes. I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah,
Right?
I'll take this.
Fucking down for sure.
And then I just came home and sold them all. I was stupid. I should have kept them.
Dang.
Yeah. That sucks.
I'll go. I'll travel again.
Right. You get more.
I'm trying to get my mom to take me to either Scotland or Ireland
Oh, I want to go to Scotland so bad. And
or
Ireland,
Japan.
Yeah, and I want to go to Japan really bad.
I need to get my passport is the thing.
It's
I
easy.
think I still have.
I just didn't get one because I don't have a passport.
Right.
So
I used to just carry.
might as well
mine
get
around.
now
I don't
before
have
we
it
start
anymore.
traveling.
Where in Tennessee are you going, if you don't mind saying?
Me?
Yeah, that's what.
Who asked?
Salty?
Oh, is it? I don't know. Is it? It's not Nash. What's the other place? There's 2 main cities, Nashville and
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I know, that's what I thought of.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of the main cities that's not Nashville.
I just thought of Louisville, but that's in Kentucky.
What about the capital T?
Let me look it up.
What is...
Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Knoxville.
It's Memphis.
Jackson.
Chattanooga.
Yes, Memphis. Yep, thank you very
They
much.
call 'em Memphis.
Yeah. Thank you. That one.
Yeah,
That one.
That one for sure.
That guy.
Yeah, we can call it. I'm
Yeah.
kind of tired.
All right, guys, we're gonna call this boyo.
Sorry if you just barely came in very calm one, but I love you anyways.
Man, we're gonna call this one.
Go down to the bottom. Check out the social medias. We're always there. We want you guys there. And we'll be back tomorrow with more guests. Good night. Farewell.
See.